adventures of the Dawnforged company. I know it's been a little while, so we'll do a quick recap before we dive in. They've been fighting in the dwarven city of Kern against the Mad King, who has forced out everybody who's not a dwarf, and to even work there, to even be entered in the city, they had to get work visas and all this other crazy stuff. And eventually, they sent some Duergar to assassinate them in their sleep. But luckily, they fended off the Duergar, ran to the hidden underground passages, and started planning how they were going to take down. They've gathered some different resources and supplies, including some crazy tactics with hypnotic pattern, crystals on the ceiling, some crazy potions, and have now decided that they're going to make their plea to the city to help them fight against corruption and incumbent king. And so they decided they were going to focus this around the arena pit. And now this arena pit, there is a fight between two people, each representing a guild, and luckily the Mistress of the Mines brought in the dwarven version of Zephyr, under a different name, and to fight in the pits for her. And she faced up against the...
Wasn't she an orc?
Yeah, she's in her orc form. What did I say?
Dwarven.
Dwarven. Oh, sorry. In her orc form. And then she fought against a dwarven opponent. Kind of... he was representing the shipyards and the fleet, and he was trying to run around and trying to get some good shots in, but eventually she just destroyed him in a convincing victory. And then that's after there was a celebration, and then they were announcing the victory and everything, and then suddenly Viserys started moving closer, and Uza inched closer and closer as this was going on, and then as suddenly Uza flew toward, Viserys started a speech about what they can do and how he was fed up with the conditions in this city, and then Uza flew towards the king, and then pulled the hat of disguise off of this being that revealed itself to be this creature of writhing mass inside of a robe, and wearing a porcelain mask over its face. And then he flew back as fast as he could to the middle of the arena as everybody started screaming and running from this place. And with that, we'll pick up there.
Quick question.
Yes.
I didn't want to interrupt. Are we playing music right now, or can I just not hear?
Yep, there's music going on right now. You want to check that the speakers are going from your laptop, not from the laptop, but into your headset.
Yeah, that's no worries. Oh, there's your camera, so I got that now. So let's just do it.
All right. So with that, as he appears, you hear Fendrick mutter under his breath, and he grabs his wand and he kind of utters a few words, looking like he's trying to do something. Meanwhile, the two guards closest to the Not King start to expand outwards and grow, like you've seen the Duergar grow, but then they start to form their own writhing masses as two others of these weird kind of creature things appear in front, seeming to guard this.
Are we in combat yet?
Yes, with that, we will have...
You like how
everybody?
I didn't just use spells?
I appreciate it, yes. Everybody, go ahead and... Well, hold on, maybe clear it out real quick.
Are we rolling initiative?
We are rolling initiative.
Boom! Yeah, that's not too bad. And I'm still invisible.
That's terrible.
What you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's not so
Wait,
bad.
don't I have advantage on this?
Say, don't you have like
Yes, you do have
Modified?
advantage on items.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Fuck it.
Well, there should be no way that you could get a 1, right?
I don't think it's... Oh, I hit the initiative button. Those don't take our dexterity into account.
Right. Because I'm sure that...
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
sure
forget
that your
to let me know.
modifier is more than 0.
Because my modifier is 4, so it should be a 21.
I can edit that.
All right, and then you see as Fendrick, before the fighting kicks off, he completes his spell, and you see Next to him, old ally,
Jessica, boop that boy.
Shanoth. The living monastery has appeared next to Fendrick the Fortunate.
Don't boop Shanoth.
Greetings!
Everybody, welcome Jeff back to the game.
I have come to help!
Oh, that's fucking great. We could use the muscle.
Perfect. And Shanoth, as you form into this scene, you are instantly your kind of battle danger sense goes off as you see this hulking forms of these two giant hulking figures and wearing seeming like a hooded robe with glowing eyes and just these bits of writhing mass of wormish creatures falling off and crawling back into the massive forms with a smaller one behind them.
Gross.
And then, yeah, everybody can see everything. Okay, just double checking.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think
All right.
anytime my dexterity bonus didn't get an added
Okay.
to my initiative, I don't think.
What's your dexterity bonus? 3?
4.
4. Perfect. Add that to you. And
Hi, Dex boys.
let's go. Do you have a dex bonus?
1. I already put it to 20
Okay, perfect.
myself.
Anybody else need a dex bonus added? Vicer?
No, I used the roll 20 initiative thing, so it should be fine.
Okay, and then Shanoth, I know you have a plus. So that. Then 2. Oh, here. All right. First up in the turn order, we have got Uza Skra El Balana.
Wait, so did we start or?
Hey, you didn't do it through the intro this time.
Every day, like I thought I
You
was
thought
safe.
you were
I thought I
free.
was safe. I thought it was free.
No, you
Every
thought wrong.
fucking week. All right, and you also notice the image of Tazir back into the snake, which just kind of skirts off into this tunnel after it sees what's going on. All right, Uza, you are up. What would you like to do?
I am still invisible, correct?
That is correct.
All right. And then let's see here. And I've already stowed the hat.
The hat has been stowed.
Fuck it, I got greater invisibility. I'm gonna shoot the fucking wormy guy.
Which wormy guy? They're all wormy guys.
Oh, sorry, the one the yellow one, the little guy.
Perfect. All right, fire away.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, yeah, you get advantage because you are invisible and he cannot see where you're shooting.
Oh shit, yes.
25. That'll hit.
And well, there's that too. That's not too bad.
Damn! All right.
There we
so
go.
Fucking opening the can of worms up with a 21 points of damage coming from. All right.
There's
Hi.
the one can of whoop ass, if you would.
Just a little baby can of whoop ass.
You pull it, and all of you see suddenly coming in shining out of invisibility, the form above you of Uza as he draws the string, and you see he's just loosed an arrow, and then you see the arrow stab into the chest of the creature, and then be absorbed into it, and eventually fall to the ground to the side of it.
That's not good.
It was greater invisibility.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's still invisible.
Fucking
An
never
arrow
mind.
just
You're
shot out of
still-
the air.
You're still invisible then. Well, all
It's
right.
good, yes.
Good, yes, good, yes.
It only lasts for a minute, and I did take some time to sneak. So, however much time you want left in this combat roll is totally up to you.
We'll say anybody who got the greater invisibility, you'll have 3 turns of greater invisibility before it wears off, or whoever.
Cool.
And that was cast by Fendrick, correct?
No, I cast it out of my ring.
Oh, okay, perfect. Never mind then. You are good to go. Don't have to worry about concentration. Vicer. Up. Or wait, no. Would you like to move?
I'm going to, just in case there's an area, I'm gonna go over here.
Perfect. And quick hands. You can take out anything or stow anything. Any equipment changes.
No, not for now.
Perfect. Okay. All right. And then so Vicer, you are up in your dwarvish form.
Right, seems like it's time for a fucking fireball.
Okay. So unfortunately, there's a. Did you fly there? How did you get there?
What? I climbed over the wall and wandered up and was making a speech.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you're gonna have to use some movement to get up to the top of the wall so you can see the fireball. Just a heads up.
Oh, I can't see them from where I'm at?
No, because you jumped into the pit, and so the pit is down.
Right, but
inside of
it's
the
line
pit.
of sight. That's all I'm asking.
No, yeah, because you're too far into the pit. You have to get up just a little bit. Like, basically, you have to use like I will say 5 feet of movement to climb up 5 feet. Then you can fire the
Sure.
fireball and jump back down.
All right,
You're
I'm
invisible
gonna
as
do
well,
that
right?
then, I guess. No, I've
No,
been
okay.
making a speech.
That's right. Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
It's been a couple weeks, people.
No,
Shake
it's all
off the
good.
dust.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know why did it roll a 1d6? Because it's an AOE effect, right?
1d6. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's for the higher level cast, so it'll be 37 damage is all. Okay, so dexterity saving throws, I assume you put it right in the smack dab center of all of them?
Yup.
Perfect,
And
dexterity
I'm
saving
keeping an
throws.
eye on this guy, on the main Goopo man to see what happened.
Goopo Man. Alright, dexterity saving throw from Goopo Man is a save with a 20. Hold on, see.
It's
Do you
half
guys see
damage
that,
still.
or is it just
No,
to me? Okay.
That was whispered.
Whispered. Whispered. Shit.
And
So
half
that's-
damage on a save.
Make sure that the Hulks are the same quick. So they got sent to Whisper. Okay, so the Starspawn Hulk, the one to the left, dexterity saving throw. 3, the other one. 13, DC of 16. Both of them fail. Only the high-level spellcaster making his save. So that's a 30.
He gets
Go ahead.
he gets half damage too, and
Yeah, he still gets half
it
damage. So.
ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being warned or cared.
Hold on 1 second. I accidentally hit minus 320. So that's not the.
You don't think that's fair?
I don't know. I think that's pretty good there.
Just
Oh,
like
man.
suddenly there's just a smoking crater where they used to be. It's like goes to the middle of the earth.
Like, can you imagine? Well, that would be like a near like to do like you. I think the heat would hurt you at that point.
Yeah, at that
So-
point it would be like you ignited the atmosphere.
It's the Visera project.
Oh my god! All right, and then all right, perfect. And so you see the live one in the back. It kind of does this weird thing where it form shifts and kind of slaps into the wall and flattens out and then pulls back into humanoid form, where the two big holes just kind of look that way, look at it a little bit, and then face forward as it explodes, blowing off bits of the worms flying off into the air and burning into dust.
So did the other guy get hurt at all? Like did the fireball hit him at all?
Yes, the fireball did hit him and did burn off some of his bugs as well.
Who's
Unfortunately-
drawing on the map?
That is going to be Brandon.
I'm
Jeff.
making distance.
Yeah, Brandon or Jeff making
I
distance.
did not draw.
Oh,
That's
Someone
my
drew-
upcoming question.
oh, what is
Oh.
it? Oh, yeah, that's the group. Okay, so you wouldn't know who they are, so you're gonna have to figure it out in case.
All right, that's my reaction.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna burn 2 sorcery points.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
technically,
do it
you
again.
don't see Zephyr, so.
So a twin spell can only be a targeted spell. It cannot be an AOE spell, so you can't twin fireball.
Can I quicken a different spell? I quicken spell,
You can
not,
quicken a spell
not
to-
twin spell.
Yes, quicken spell. So you'd burn. It's a level 4 spell, right? And so I think it's 5 sorcery points to quicken a level 4 spell. So mark them off and
Wait.
fire away.
And here we go again. With the same. Oh no.
Okay, and as you fire, the one in the back is going to use bend space,
What?
and with that, he is going to swap positions with you.
Oh, that's
This game.
Make a
That's not
dexterity
good.
saving throw. From roll your
that's-
and when roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you get hit with your own fireball.
Cool.
Those two make their
Yes.
saves. Okay, so you take 34 points of damage.
I take 28 points of damage. What are you talking about?
Higher level
Where's that
cast,
higher level
5
cast?
above.
You put 5.
34. All right. Well, I'm bloodied.
So you take 34, and they take 17. And then then next up is going to be Bloodscale.
Well, I'll just turn to Shanoth real quick and go, hi! Follow
Hey,
my lead!
buddy.
Just follow
Will
my
do.
lead. And I'll bonus action rage. That's ways.
Wait, don't I get a move or no? Am I done?
No, you can move still if you want to try to get out.
Damn it.
Like I still have bonus action, right? And
No,
my...
you used your bonus action to quicken the spell,
Still putting the
so you
rage
have
on.
movement left.
Fuck's sake.
But you can't move past either of them.
Taking a step
mean-
back.
He
Okay.
could.
Yeah, it's not gonna end well. Okay. So yeah, bonus action rage, and I have a question for
Yes.
GM. Is getting past this pillar this way possible?
Oh, actually, I have to retract the swap spaces. Just kidding. Bend space is only... well, it's an attack.
Yeah,
Not
if it's
an-
an attack, that's a full round action, not a reaction.
No, no, it's when it's hit by an attack. So did you have to? Since you didn't roll a ranged spell attack, I'm gonna say no, and I'll give away a big thing, but that's okay. So go and add your
Yeah,
health
it
points
wasn't-
back. Yeah, because that was an AOE. It wasn't necessarily an attack, so I'm have it doing a dexterity saving throw.
Versus AC would be attack.
Yeah, so
Save is not an attack.
so it'll take the 17 points of damage, and you are not trapped back there. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Back
Let's
here.
go. Oh, that's where you moved.
That's fine.
That's what I was gonna
Fine,
do anyway.
so-
I'm a
so
sorcerer
fine.
with spell sniper. I'm gonna run.
Right,
I
it.
get
just
around
like-
this pillar like this.
Make an acrobatics check to see if you can squeeze it through without, or an athletics check to see if you can push your way through. Whichever you choose.
Well, I'm gonna do athletics, and because I'm raging,
You know.
they
you get
any
advantage?
strength. So yeah, I'm gonna
it.
do that.
Don't even lose any movement. You
There
just,
it is.
as you run, you just lean into it, and you kind of like as you get halfway through, you like push your arms forward, and then you flex, pulling the rest of your body through, and kind of like leap forward, and don't lose any movement as you're running through, so you can move your
Sweet.
full movement amount.
Yeah, and I can get right there.
Perfect.
Get up in his biz.
And did you use your action to dash, or could you make it with your regular move? Oh no, you're a barbarian.
Yep.
You could have made it.
Yep, I got 40 feet of speed.
Perfect. All right.
Yes.
So you raged? Were you invisible? I cannot remember.
Nope.
Okay. So those are not with advantage. They both still hit. They just
Sorry,
got the
sorry, no. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, they both
Didn't
still
call
hit,
it.
just no crit.
I'm gonna hit that one so it doesn't accidentally do crit damage.
Perfect. Okay, so fucking 34 points of damage.
And that's the first thing I hit after going into rage. Does Infinite Wrath do anything?
Yes, it does. Roll a 1d. What is it at this point? No, roll 2d6 at this point. They're 8 damage. Holy shit, snacks. All right, so fucking 42 points of damage.
Yeah, into the guy that ate 2 fireballs.
Yeah. All right.
He's alive, it's fine, but I don't care.
Oh my god, that's funny as hell. All right, so perfect. Up next is gonna be the guy in the yellow robe. Did you guys see their names? Just somewhere I forget.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, so what he's going to do? Seeing you doing such damage to the hulks as you run up and you go one slash and another slash through the hulk, and the hulk starts to like flop down a little bit and has to reform. He's going to use collapse distance on you. So you guys see the space around Bloodscale kind of start to crush in. I need a wisdom saving throw.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
17 DC 19, unfortunately. So you are going to be put in the corner,
Nobody puts Bloodscale in the corner.
except for this guy. And then so you take 39 psychic damage as your brain and stuff is crushed into you, and as you pop out, you'll brutally hurt.
Hey, it's like the only damage I'm not resistant to.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought you were resistant to everything. Okay.
Nope.
Alright then. And then that'll end his turn. And then the Star Spawn Hulks are going to. It's their turn. So they have a. 30. Okay. So they are just going to start to run straight forward.
Have we healed any more from our fight or no?
No. Well, no, wait. While the speech
Yeah.
was being made, you
I
were
was
healed
at
up to
30.
full health from the
I was.
natural. The arena has a healing factor to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
After the
no,
fights are
you had
done.
you had people come in and heal both her
Yeah.
and the other fighter.
Okay,
Yeah, you guys are
so-
both full health.
Okay.
In the
Cool.
so as the Hulk
Would we
runs
know-
out. Yeah.
Sorry. Nothing. Never mind.
Okay. All right, and so the Hulks are going to both run up, and they're going to both use Reaping Arms.
On.
So everybody needs to make in that little line needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's
Those are all NPCs except for.
I know.
Dex saving throw.
hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Your thing says it has to make an attack
Damn it.
against all of them before they make the save.
Oh, okay. I was just doing that. I'll do the attack first. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm figuring I use my orc transformation dex because
yeah, because you have
Yeah.
the physical attributes of it.
physical attributes.
All right, so
Okay.
so then this is going to be a slam against. So it's a 21 to hit from one, and a 21 to hit from the other.
21. I am exactly at 21. So I take 20 damage. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you're at 21? You should be
I
full
have
health.
21. I have 21 armor class.
Oh yeah, no, that does hit you. Okay.
So
Um,
I take 20 damage.
And that hits all the NPCs too, which is not. Yes, you take 21. Sorry, 20 damage total. Yes, you're correct. You're on top of
Okay.
it. You got it. You got this better than I do.
I'm Sentinel. Does that mean I can swing though? Because they made an attack against the other guys too?
Technically, it's an
Yeah.
AOE, so it's not an attack targeting a fellow creature, but it says
Shit,
makes a
I-
slam
I-
attack, so I will say yes because they had to roll for it.
Okay. So I had the hand axes, so I can make one attack or two.
One, because you have your shield up. That's how you have a 21 AC.
Okay. Can I make an attack on both of them or just one?
Just one, because you only have one reaction.
Okay. Ah, God!
Unfortunately, as you go to swipe towards the Hulk, you bring what you think is going to be a true strike down, and the worms seem to part, and as your blade passes through, not hitting him. And then so it's DC 17. So sure. Oh yeah, and so you're knocked prone. Looks like Asnini is knocked prone, and then. One second. Prone. So he'll stands her ground.
Did somebody die?
Gulrig.
No, they're prone.
Oh, I just saw. I thought there were
Gulrig
4
makes
NPCs
his-
up there.
Gulrig
three
makes
NPCs.
his dexterity saving throw, and then crap. Nope,
Oh,
she can't
fuck.
make it. And then you see the ringmaster as they spin around. The worms, as they hit her, they wrap up and pull her into the Hulk form, and you hear her scream briefly before a loud crunching sound as she explodes into blood.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, I just remembered
I
something.
guess it's too late to bend luck.
She couldn't have made it anyway. She
Guys,
got
I just
hit by the
remembered
21
something.
dice. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and get Mesnos
Oh
in here.
shit. That's my bad.
All right, so there he is. Okay, just give him a turn over, but I'll keep
I
the
see him.
20 that you rolled.
I'll play him again.
Perfect. All right, so Mesnos, we'll go and we'll play his turn now, but we'll put him behind you, Bloodscale, so that way you can just do 2 in a row. Is that going to be too inconvenient? Is that going to be too much to think about? Do you want me to separate?
Oh,
them
I'm
a little
good.
bit? Okay, perfect. All right, in that case, we'll go ahead and do Mesnos now, and then we'll move on to Fendrick.
Edge of pit. Edge of pit. His Eldritch Blast is antagonizing, right?
It is agonizing.
Agonizing.
Yeah, he has the agonizing blast, and at his level, I believe it is two beams. 20 hits, 9 does not hit. Which one are you targeting? The one closest?
The close one that Bloodscale beat the shit out of earlier.
Perfect, so another 13 damage onto him. Then bonus action?
Does he have any?
I don't think so. Only if he has 2 weapons out.
No. He's not using any weapons right now. He's not crazy.
Okay.
He's gonna
Perfect.
back up, boy.
All right, so Fendrick, I'm gonna be like, Fendrick's gonna turn to you, Shanoth, and he's gonna be like, here's what I learned about bravery. Just go with it. And then he's going to run up here. And then
shit.
he is going to cast Lightning Bolt. But he's going to cast it at 5th level.
Woo!
That's attaboy.
Alright, so dexterity saving throws from both the Hulks. It's a spell save of 17. So one makes it, the other does not. And then, so this is going to be 8d6. No, sorry, 10d6 damage.
There we go.
Shit, yeah.
$34 damage coming out from the little mage.
So when you're knocked prone, it takes an entire turn to
It takes half your movement.
half your movement. Oh, okay, that's
Until you get up to him.
All right. And then that'll bring us to Shanoth, the Living Monastery. Welcome back, bud.
All right, good to be back. Hey guys, been brewing beer and sitting on my butt and ready to kick some ass.
yay!
You know what? Well, now canonically, Shanoth was also brewing beer.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah!
It's a
Right
monastic
on.
tradition.
It is
really
indeed
is.
brewery.
Hell, though. There
Turns out all those tattoos were just a secret recipe.
Someone find me a beyond trait for brewing healing beer, and I will be a happy camper.
You know,
Just
that's
mix it
something
into
we could
alchemy.
homebrew.
It's the same thing.
We could
There
also
we
So
go.
does that mean you can
Is
spend a key
behind
point
that
to hasten your
100%.
fermentation?
Oh, I wish.
Zephyr is
So I'm going to I'm going to shout at no one in particular. What's more important, killing Haster up there up north, or protecting the random strangers in the pit?
Well, you saw Bloodscale run at the giant things, and he said follow his lead.
There we go.
Anybody can answer that as long as they keep it short.
Oh, sorry, I had a quick question about Shield of Faith because it's the one that comes from my sword.
Yeah.
Is that the one that can be used as a reaction? Is that right?
I think it's.
Oh no, one bonus action. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Cool. All right. And then, so Shanoth, where would you like? So, does anybody shout any advice to Shanoth when he yells out, asking what to do? He's
I'd
asking.
like to not lose his Nini. I just resurrected her husband.
You're an orc. He doesn't
Done.
know you.
Kill whatever you can. Perfect.
All right. I will go ahead and jump right down into this gap here. It's a little beyond even my prodigious movement, so I will use a key point to get dash out of it.
Step of the wind. All right. Go ahead and use your movement, and then that'll since it's just diving in, and you have light body at this point, so you don't have to worry about making a dexterity check. As you
Nope, I can run along vertical walls too.
you
as a
guys
monk.
hear, and you see this Goliath just do a jump side flip through the air as he hits, back springs and launches himself with his arms over as Nini to land in a place as he gets into position to what he's gonna do.
God, I love that narration, Ty. It just gets me really hard when you talk about D&D stuff.
You know what I'm here for? To get you hard, I guess.
That's the way it's always been.
Traditions and all.
Okay, so I've been navigating D&D Beyond here, so if I'm a little clunky on getting these abilities out, it's because I'd have rolled a 20. So first thing I will do is I will go ahead and attack with my oak swords.
Perfect.
Giant on the left.
Roll an attack. 16. That hits just barely. Go and roll
Just
the-
barely. And then I will use a key point to do Flurry of Blows,
Perfect.
which will give me 2 more unarmed strikes.
Roll the damage for your first one.
Just click the word hook sword.
Yeah, I was trying to get my mouse across my screen.
Perfect. And then as you guys see as he lands from his handspring, he pulls out these 2 huck swords, and then as he slices upwards, he slices right between the eyes of the golem, and the head flops to the side and then slithers up and back together, but this time only with one eye. Go and you used your bonus action to Step of the Wind, didn't you? Or does that consume a bonus action?
I used that was a key point.
Key point. Okay, perfect.
So these are key points that I'm using for those.
So the first one hits. Roll the damage. And then as the head forms again, you see he just brings both swords across in one strike across the top of the head, cutting the top right where the eye is. And as you hear this, it kind of starts to disperse, and the cloak flutters to the floor.
Aha!
Perfect. And then the second strike
If
is
it
you.
screams, we
And
can
then-
kill it.
And you make the next strike against the other one, but this one, as you swipe out, it kind of dodges out of the way, seeing its companion fall. That'll bring us to the dwarves. Gulrig, the previous champion of the pit, he is going to... Oh, he is out of spell slots. But he has allies in range and is a rogue.
Oops,
so...
I wasted him.
Oh, you got him good.
And spent.
And so he's going to just make a short... Oh, no, he still... No, he doesn't. Never mind. He's going to make a short sword attack. It's 22. That should hit. And then the sneak attack. So he stabs into the hulking form. And then he's going to bonus action disengage and run back here. That'll leave us with... As Nini, now being free, is going to run back over here, since she doesn't have to worry about suffering any opportunity attacks. And that'll leave us with Besno Hilda. She, standing her ground, draws her rapier, and she is going to... You notice she has, like a breastplate with no shield or anything, but she makes two... Or she pulls a rapier and a dagger at the same time. She swipes out at the face, showing with the dagger, and stabs it right, and then pulls out this wriggling mass, and then kind of like just pulls it across her chest plate, cutting all of the things on it in half for 8 damage. And then she, with her rapier, she goes in for 2 quick strikes into it. The first one and but these strikes, they seem to, as they pierce in and pierce out, she pulls back and she doesn't look. She looks and just realizes she hasn't done any damage, and then she, as a bonus action, disengages and runs back over here. That'll bring us to Zephyr.
Alright, I am going to take half my movement, get up. And then I am going
That's a good
to
point. Hold on one
attack.
second. This prone shield gets. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I am going to attack him twice.
14 misses. 20 hits. Go and roll that damage. 6 slashing damage. Perfect.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna bite.
Perfect. And as if you want, you can store your shield and pull your other axe as a bonus action if you want to.
No, I'm keeping
Perfect.
the shield.
All right, and then you bite into this mass of worms. And as you all see she versus the first one, then brings in the axe again. And as she brings it down, it rips a hole into the giant cloth covering it. And she just goes in for it with a big toothy bite and chomps into it and pulls back and then crunches down and spits out this mass of worms. One worm still stuck on a tooth, kind of wriggling before it flops over. This girl, you nasty.
I'm nasty. And I think that's all I can do.
All right, perfect. And then it's gonna bring us back to Uzo.
Yay, my turn. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, let's keep it simple. I'm gonna shoot that big motherfucker.
Perfect. Roll it.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to
The little bastard.
shift, and I'm gonna shoot that dude in the back.
Perfect.
This feller. Might as well use up that invisibility.
Perfect. Fire with advantage.
Boom!
Perfect. And as that hits, it's going to use its bend space ability. Or wait, can it? Let me see how close you are.
Because he should be surprised, right?
Yeah, but he can still use a reaction whenever he would be hit by an attack.
Even
So
from
you-
an invisible
60
target.
feet? Yep. It's just far enough. They don't really see with their eyes.
Ah, gotcha.
That's fair.
So you get
You don't
swapped.
need eyes where we're
That's
going.
fine. Did he shoot himself though?
Huh?
That's funny.
Did I
y-
just shoot
that's-
myself?
Let's see. Yeah, the swapped creature is hit with the attack instead. So as you fire, all of a sudden you release it, and then you're just and you're like, what the? And this arrow sticks out of your chest. And
Not fucking cool.
It's a good
At
shot,
least
though.
You
You
didn't
take-
dip it with mauling madness.
you take 24 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god. I would like to use my reaction to have that.
Yep, you can. Okay, so at the last second, as you swap around, you see it coming towards you. You manage to like get a hand in front of it and then catch it before it goes too deep, and then pull it out and throw it to the ground.
That is some John
I'd
Woo
like to.
shit
I'm gonna,
right
I'm
there.
gonna go ahead and just knock that arrow again. I'm gonna get this motherfucker with this thing.
Okay. Oh, so you and then you flip it around and pull again on the string as Vicer.
Nope, that's the wrong button.
Do you want to use any movement since you got swapped?
Just real quick, how much damage did I end up taking after I halved it?
Oh, after you halved it, let's see, it was
12?
12.
Okay. All right. How much movement did I have? I think I had
You
like.
have full movement left.
Oh no, because I moved.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I
I
missed
moved.
that
Hold
part.
on one second here. I was here. I moved it. There. I got 10 feet of movement left.
Perfect.
Just because I don't want him to know where I'm at.
All right, and Vicer.
Okay. No, I can't immolate him because if he switches places with me, I'll one-shot myself. So.
Okay.
Pretty close to one-shot myself.
He did just use his reaction. He might not be able to do it again.
I don't know how.
It's like that's a decent.
You gotta make
batch.
the decision. Your character. You know, what do you think that?
Oh god damn it! The decision he would make.
All right. All right. So what's that wisdom
The
modifier again?
immolation. Huh?
What's that wisdom modifier again?
It's -1, I think. just +1. Just +1. So
that's pretty
yeah,
good.
I'm going with immolating
Perfect. All right.
the guy.
So dexterity saving throw.
Uh-huh.
16.
The matches.
Perfect. So he takes a half damage.
Let's see. It says on half is half damage.
The target is also
Yeah.
it also burns for the spell's duration, even on a failed save.
Oh, okay. It sheds a bright light for 30
Doesn't
feet.
that fail it?
At the end of its turn, the target repeats the saving throw. It takes 46 fire damage on a failed save.
All right.
Can I use a luck point to make him re-roll?
Oh, what is it's
Technically,
not, it's not luck because that's actually we were using luck as boundless luck, which isn't the same. But you have your
Well, I have bend
sorcerer
luck.
bend
and
luck.
you were
That you can
yeah.
use
Oh, okay.
because that
Then,
says you can cause an enemy to re-roll their save, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
technically, doesn't it if he has 16 and he's supposed to be 16? Doesn't that mean he fails?
No, it's meter beat.
No.
Oh,
that works both ways.
Perfect. So okay, so
Oh.
you said you're burning your
that
bend
doesn't
luck.
work for armor class.
Yeah, I'm gonna use bend luck to make
Perfect.
him
And roll the d20 for me.
Oh yeah, fuck's sake.
Oh,
20.
No way. Okay. 1 second.
20. I hope that's the good one.
Yeah, this is the one.
And that was the
Turn
last
into
we
a
saw of
weasel.
Vicer ever again.
Never again.
You're blinked out of existence.
That's that thing that only happens if you roll a 20. All right, let me get out these percentile dice and we'll find out what the hell happened.
Oh dear
Jesus.
God.
Oh, this is where I can burp bubbles and shit. This is a nightmare.
Somebody's
I
gonna
can't
get a
talk
feather
like
beard.
this.
Also, where you got those
ton.
extra spell slots, though.
You cast levitate on
yeah.
yourself.
Okay, so I can fly now?
You can fly now.
Sweet.
Congratulations.
How high up in the air can I go?
Levitate? I don't think you can. It's not like a fly fight. Let me pull it up.
Isn't it just basically you're immune to prone?
So
And,
levitate.
rough terrain doesn't.
So one creature object you can choose. Levitate weighs up to 500 pounds. Yeah, you just kind of float into the air. You can go up to 20 feet, up or down.
Cool.
And if you are the target, you can move up and down as part of your move action. Otherwise, you can use your action. If you cast it on something else, you could use your action to move it. But since you cast it on yourself, it uses your move action. So as you cast this, and then you just pull this like you see it and like you just extra force of will want it to work. So we'll make another one. Fails it by 1, taking the full 20 points of damage. And as it bursts into flame, you guys see Viserys' dwarven form just start to rise up to his normal head height.
I'm gonna.
Oh wait, does it take? It takes. Okay, yeah, now and then more on its turn. So we'll just go 20 points of fire damage for that, and that bitch is on fire, y'all.
Put a marker on it.
8d6 and I only got 20 damage out of it. That's so frustrating.
That's not that bad.
It was 4 ones!
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. But he's still
Out of a
managed.
d6. 8d6.
Well, that's only so 48 halved would be 24 as average damage.
It's fine.
Okay. All right, would you like to move it all?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 20 feet into the air and 15 feet.
Perfect. And then
yeah, 20 feet, 10 feet. Sorry.
and then go ahead and mark off your bend luck for the day.
Yep.
Or no, the consequences happen immediately. You get your bend luck back.
Cool.
All right, so
I get
that'll-
it back.
Yeah, because
Okay.
yeah, it's a weird thing. Basically, every time you use it, then I can be like, it's a yeah. Blood scale, you're up.
Are these guards going to do anything?
These guards they're currently like just terrified. They have their weapons drawn, and as you appeared behind them, they both kind of looked at you like, and then they look back and they kind of just ignored you and kind of bolstered towards these horrifying masses in front of them.
Cool, that means I can run past them easily, doesn't
Do
it?
I,
Yes,
do I
it
still
does.
have a bonus action? I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you have bonus action, if you want to use it.
Yes.
I'd like to cast Shield of Faith from my sword on to Zephyr.
Okay, that gives a bonus 2 to your AC.
2 to
so
AC.
23 AC for the orc with the
Woo!
shield.
Thank you, buddy.
Noise.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, and then so as you see, as he floats up and starts to float backwards, you see he pulls his rapier and points it at as Zephyr, and you see the rose, like energy from the rose, flare in the out in like these petals that wrap around the sword and then fire out towards Zephyr. And as it hits her, you see this these kind of rose petal giant one kind of form up from the floor and gaze her, and then disappear in a flash of golden light with a little pink hue to it. Let's go.
Alright, so I have 40 feet, so I'm just gonna get here.
Yep. Jumping down to the pit. No, you're huge. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to roll for that.
Yep. Reckless.
Reckless.
Great weapon master.
Great weapon master.
I didn't hit advantage.
Okay.
So I'll roll that one twice normally.
Perfect. So the first one luckily hit even with the great weapon master.
Minus
Roll the-
5.
Yep, still hits at 23. Yeah. All right, so 22 plus 10, 32 damage from the first strike. Second strike, 22 minus 5 is 17. Still hits. Roll the damage. 14 plus 10, another 24 damage coming out from the Rage Barian. All right, so
I like it. I like it. Good. Good, I like it. That's
all
good right there.
bonus action.
Don't got any.
All right, Mesnos.
A reaction is different from a bonus action. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yes.
Reaction you can do at any time, except for on your turn.
Can Mesnos see this boy?
Yes, if he warns up to there, yeah, because it's a pit. It's not. Yeah, it's.
I know. But, sometimes angles are weird.
True. Yeah, no, he can see him from there.
Alright, so this one's normal.
23, 22, both hit.
Eldritch Blast.
17 points of damage coming out from the Mouse Man.
And then... Fuck this!
All right. Brings us back to the Starspawn Hulk, and upon seeing everybody collapsing, upon seeing you cast a buffing magic, he is going to cast Bend Spade, or he's going to collapse on to the orc and pull her away. Pull you 60 feet.
Let's
Yeah,
make it
up here.
DC 19.
And then make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw, actually, so before I move you.
She got
Using-
up. I will click the button.
Perfect. And make sure to use her normal stats, not the
Zephyrs, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Not the orc.
Wisdom saving throw. It's a 24.
Makes it. Okay, so nothing happens.
He's like,
wait, sorry. She takes 19 psychic damage, along with everybody around her. Oh, shit.
Did he kill his minion?
Yeah, all creatures are fucking... All right, so as this collapses in, Shanoth... Oh, wait, no, Shanoth, you just take the damage, unfortunately. And it's everybody within 10 feet, so, you two, Bloodscale, you both take 39 points of psychic damage.
Wait, we take 39?
Wait a minute,
says
didn't
19.
he's successful though? Does that mean only takes the damage?
So it says all creatures within 10 feet, so... Yeah, we're gonna say, on a successful save... Yeah, we'll say, sorry, 19 damage, that's my bad. And as the air kind of crushes into all of you, you all manage to steal yourself and prevent being pulled in as you see the Singularity pull this wormy mass and crush it into itself, and then you see about 20 feet away this blood just spurt out and with dead worms. Oopsie for the seer. Then he's going to...
Big oopsie for this.
Then
It's gonna be a hard no.
Hard no. He's going to use his movement 30 feet. He is going to... Here,
So he can phase, he's gonna take some opportunity attack.
which he
right?
can phase. He has out of phase movement. And as he passes through everybody, you all take... so the three that he passed through take 5 psychic damage as you feel this slithering kind of move over at you in the back and or the front and just waves over you, and the worms, you feel them crawling and creeping into everything and then move on past you.
Fun. Glad he didn't touch me.
That'll bring us to Fendrick. Fendrick, he's gonna yell.
Wait, no, he needs to make his Bernie save.
Oh, he does. What? So it's
Let me
a
see.
dexterity saving throw, correct? Or is it Constitution at this point?
Let's see. It repeats the saving dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay, perfect. Dexterity saving throw. Natural 20.
Oof.
So
That's
ends.
extinguished.
Does he still
wait,
take the
no.
damage or half damage on a successful?
The spell
On
ends on a successful one.
On its turn, it's
No
still.
damage.
It takes at the
It
end
takes
of its
4d6
turn.
fire damage on a failed save.
It still takes half damage. Rolled 46.
Okay. Not gonna argue.
Jesus.
There you go.
All right, but you do see the fires die out as it burns off. A few more burning into ashes into air, flying around back behind him.
But like fire definitely hurts him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Ooh, I got some fire for you.
That'll bring us to Fendrick.
Some
fairly
penicillin
fortunate.
after those.
He's seeing that what everybody else is doing. He's going to. He's going to cast Magic Missile,
Yeah, it's myth.
and he's.
Jesse
going,
got hit a lot.
He's going to. No, whoop, not at that level. Hold on.
Ah!
Why is that guy? Okay, well I guess he's going to cast it at.
Magic Missile.
Well, it's second level, I guess. And so you take 7 points of poison.
now.
What the
Does-
hell? That doesn't make 1d4. Hold on. Doesn't even make sense
Jesus.
why it's not working.
Did my armor
3
class
darts.
account-
Okay, so 1,
No.
2.
It's all like saves and stuff.
Okay,
You
so it's
saved. You
4
could have
darts.
took way more damage.
Okay, perfect. That's better. Points of damage. All right, that'll bring us. Let's see what it is. Yeah, you know what? He's done. Okay, Shanoth, you are up.
All right. So I will go ahead and attack Sneaky Snake.
Perfect. Roll an attack. 12 does not hit. As you
Okay,
swipe out of it, it kind of swerves back, and it's like kind of gets ready and faces you with staff in its hand.
Okay, I will use a key point to just get my 2 unarmed strikes then.
Fire away. 18 hits. 9 does not. Roll the damage for the 18. 8 points of damage. As now it's getting a little harder and harder to hit as it's kind of moving about, but you this one, but then manage to catch it with a surprise and then go for the stab as it splits around and collapses after the sword is gone. Bring us to.
All right, so
Go ahead. What would you like to
I
do?
will use a key point to add Fangs of the Fire Snake.
Perfect. Oh, to your strike? Okay.
Do an extra 1d10 fire damage.
Right, roll it. 63 damage.
That was not quite right. That was not quite right.
That's a D109, everybody.
I like it.
Perfect. Another 3 points of
Yeah.
fire damage. As you
Is that a feat that I could take, or?
no, that's part of his
Oh, Fatfinger.
monastic tradition. All right, and then that'll bring us to Golrig, who is going to stay in the back as he's a little bit of a coward without his spells, but he's still going to cast Eldritch Blast. 11 misses, and the second
Hi, boyo.
hits with a 19.
Want to say hi to the nice people?
All right, Zephyr, up
Oh.
your 23 AC.
Yeah, it didn't do me much good. I come back, I'm like,
You're still an orc.
alright.
That's true.
So, I am
Keep
going to hit.
Yeah, you will.
Oh.
All right.
Shit, yes.
Doctor.
And then I am going to hit again.
Boy, howdy, I'm sure you would love to, but
And
So-
then I'm going to bite.
all right. So for flavor's sake, how do you want to do this?
Oh.
Ah! So I'm gonna swing and I like slice up through the robes across the chest to expose. What am I exposing?
So as
Well,
you bring your sword down and you cut upwards on the robes, the robes start to open and all these bits start to flop out onto the floor, and it's this writhing mass of all of these little tentacles slash like sort of worms that are all this pale white and wriggling profusely.
I fumble a little bit with my second hit, but you know, just out of frustration's sake, I lean in and I go for the throat with
And,
my teeth,
And
and
as
I just take a chunk out.
Then, as you miss with the second one, you actually manage as you swing up, it dodges backwards, and then you turn your sword flat and bring the head towards you, bite into as much as you can get into its mouth, and then pull, chomp, and then spit it out as the robes fall to the floor and the mass kind of dissipates.
And then I step on the remains with my foot and just kind of squish it into the ground.
Then as you step on,
And I raise my hands up, I'm like, that's how the champion does it!
there's this huge.
I will also quickly drop my rage and like point at Chanoth and give him thumbs up, like we're done, we're good.
Do we still have
I
some
will-
crowd left?
I want to
by this time
float
the crowd
over.
has scattered. You do have the.
Ah,
Do we have some guards and fighters left?
The guards and everything have run to the edges of the pit.
so I'm gonna
Okay.
float
so
on
while
over.
this is going on, I say, I think it's time we take this to our king now, yes? And get some answers!
Roll a persuasion check at advantage.
Alright, persuasion.
Which should be
And make sure you're rolling with your
Yep, I
Not
rolled
orc,
with
okay.
Zephyr.
perfect. All right, 19. Good. All right, and then all right, and then so you as you yell this, you hear this as everybody starts to cheer, and then you see all the dwarves who are all surrounded the pit, and some have knelt down to like off to their hands to people trying to get out of the pit, but as they're helping, you see after the people kind of, as you make this speech, everybody turns to look at you, and the guards start taking off their helmets, and then all of them start to kind of kneel a little bit, and then eventually all of them are completely kneeled with their helmets off.
sweet.
So
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that arrow. That. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I lean into Shanoth. I'm like, what do you think of the new look, Shanoth?
Badass.
That's the druid lady, by the way.
Oh, no, I'm not a dwarf. It's Vice here. I wave. It's a disguise. They're really racist around here.
Well, they were.
I'm gonna take my bloodied arrow that I shot myself with. I'm gonna throw it in the gooey pile. Then I'm gonna look at the tall guy and be like, and I'm looking like a dwarf with an eye patch, very cringe edgelord worthy, and I'm a bird.
Kenku! Friends!
Don't say that word. Don't. You don't like that word.
We don't really talk. We don't really use the K word, but you know what? It's fine.
Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the terminology these days. You know, to remember. I'm good.
Sorry, you are digitizing really
That
bad.
was
What was
all
that?
breaking up
digital.
really bad.
Oh well, shit. No, it's not funny anymore.
It's still funny. I want to know though. I want to know.
Timing.
That's Uza, also known as Bird Bro.
Bird, bro. I like it.
Hey, I think I wrote you a letter.
I think you did too.
That would.
Hey,
Hey,
pals.
anybody got healing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I should probably. Do I have potions?
Who died?
The
Oh,
ringmaster.
Is she like dead, like a puddle dead?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she
Jeez.
was blood explosion dead to the star spawn bats.
Anybody healing? Healing anybody?
I'm just-
I'm gonna move over to Bloodscale,
no.
and I'm gonna hold my
asking,
hands up.
I'm asking these pit people first.
Arena. Doesn't the
Oh.
arena do that?
You see, well, I don't know how to do it. It was the ringmaster who was the one who activated it.
Does she have any amulet or anything noticeable? Something identifiable as her?
Everything from her is gone.
No, I mean, but like a piece of clothing or something.
Everything she was wearing,
It's
everything is gone.
I thought she was crushed by worms.
No, she was pulled
I-
into the mass and then crushed, and blood spurted outwards, and then.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I, long shot, since I've been in this arena before, and I've been healed by it multiple times, can I try to remember how it's activated?
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, everybody who's trained in Arcana, go ahead and make an Arcana check and see if you can.
I would.
25.
That is not me.
Oh,
Can I still make a history check for giggles?
Yeah,
I
go
have
make a history
advantage
check.
because I'm a historian here.
Yes.
God damn it.
I hit it as Mesnos, but that was mine.
It is your stats. Okay. As you guys
Okay.
are kind of looking around, you see Vicer. All of a sudden, you get this kind of like tickle in the back of your head, and then you're like, she always was standing. Right here. And then you see there's a tile that is a little bit loose and doesn't have quite as much grout around it. And then you kind of, as you're looking at it, all of a sudden you kind of like this get a flash of inspiration behind your eyes as you almost see this glowing bit to it. And you're like, wait a minute. And then as you pull up the tile, you see under it that there's some runes inscribed in the bottom of it. And then looking closer, you see that it's a healing magic that draws on the. It draws just a little bit of essence out of everybody into the crowd, and when activated, it heals everybody in the ring. But it looks like it takes quite a while to pull up that energy.
It looks like it. What?
It takes time
It's
to
a
charge.
It's a spirit bomb.
It's a spirit bomb heal from the crowd that takes some while to charge.
You asked the crowd very nicely if they wouldn't mind.
There's no crowd.
Well, we
There's
got
a bit of a
little
crowd.
cheering from the guards.
Oh, sorry. I forget. That's what you.
And I haven't stopped smiling this whole time. It's so fun.
You see, you recognize the Mesnos as he hops down Aze. You see this odd-looking little dwarf. He's kind of like a black hair and a scar, and then you see he kind of drops the form, and you see the rat form of Mesnos, which you last saw in the mines. And he just looks up. He's like, "It's good to see you."
You're
It's
breaking
good to
that
see
bud.
you all too. Some of you are dwarves. That seems different.
Not permanent, just as a disguise. And then he transforms back into the dark hair.
Awesome.
It's like this ratty porn. Alright, and then with that, what would you get?
It's like ratty, like it's a bad thing.
I didn't didn't even mean to do that.
Solid.
That's the funny part.
to change my form because I only have
we're-
one
we're
wild
charged-
shape.
We're storming the castle, right?
Oh,
Your
do we-
king! I'm gonna make a speech.
Go ahead.
Your king would not just leave you here and to rot. He would send these villainous things to kill your people. Your ringmaster is dead because of your king's inability to even make it to the fights. Why would we allow this to happen? It's clear that either the king is corrupted literally by magic or he's corrupted in his heart. We need to root out this corruption. We need to go through the streets. We need to get every man, woman that can fight, and we need to prove that this is our city, that this city deserves better than paranoia and dark magic. Who's with me? Start charging. I'm gonna like float on over because I can still float, right? I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
you've
I'm
got
gonna like
like-
float like with both hands, and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Funny because
I'm gonna float. I'm gonna
that'll
fly
last
just
up to
under him,
10
still
minutes.
in dwarf form, doing jazz hands in his direction.
And I'm gonna use a minor illusion to just punctuate stuff with like
Okay,
colorful
Thaumaturgy, the
fireballs.
flames up.
perfect. So go ahead and make another persuasion check with advantage.
Yay!
Super advantage.
Perfect. Okay. All right, and then
I
so
was like,
like
please don't fail.
as you the two seemingly floating dwarves who with you like throw it up like images of the you throw up an image of Besno Hilda, not Besno Hilda, sorry. Sorry, I just forgot her name. Something.
I even have the cantrip for it.
Perfect.
A cantrip. Can you
I'm so sorry. Geardelaine Noblehorn. You start showing an image of her, and then as you're talking about like the noble fallen, and then the star spawn, like when you're talking about this evil, you make their eyes glow super red, and as you do, all of the torches glow red with it. As Uza starts giving you the his thaumaturgy in assistance, and you guys kind of make your way out into the city, and as you see that everybody's kind of milling about and running from the crowd, and as you're escorted by the guard, the guard are marching in step with you. You have a good little cadre of dwarves with you as you guys make your way to the city.
As we go through the streets, I'm going to continue to call for action. Using
call for healing
prestidigitation,
You
to
know,
make my
we have
voice
that-
louder.
That dragon's pendant. If we do that, that's supposed
Gonna
to
do
like.
it at the gates.
Okay.
But can you call for healing too while we're calling people, please?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call for healers, fighters, anyone who can join us, anyone who would take back their city, anyone who would show the courage to stand up to the corruption in
And-
the keep.
And as you're yelling this, you see kind of this big crowd moving towards you. You see there's a bunch of like halflings and dwarves, all in kind of rattier clothing. You notice the occasional human in there as well. And then you see that in front of them, on the shoulders of the tallest human, who's kind of gaunt but still fairly muscular, he's got on his back Claddock. He has Claddock on his back, who's kind of smiling, and then you see all of them have hoods up that are like pulled over so they don't look upwards, and and then they're all shouting, "Free Karn today! Free Karn today!" And as you start making this, as you start chanting, they start just quietly kind of moving in behind you. This big group of people joining your group, and then
Heals? Mine? Heals?
Heals?
Mine?
I did call for healers. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
well,
any
I
joined up.
can heal us. Like I said, I don't want to drop my thing if I don't have to yet.
let's see, fortunately, the not too many healers in the city, and
Potions? Potions? Mine? Potion?
the potion master already gave you most of all of her stock, and she is not there. She's a homebug.
How bad is everybody right now?
I didn't get hit.
I am
Well,
56
hold on.
points down.
Hold on. Before
Oh.
you change out, I can heal. Hold on.
I
So
got
all
a
those-
mass cure wounds.
Do you
But
want to
like
lose
I
a
said,
B
I-
shape over it?
Didn't Couldn't we all get
Well,
some healing
I'm at
potions?
16. I'm at 16 points.
Guys, I was just trying to abuse the crowd for what we could get. God damn it!
Alright, so
Because
guys,
I'm 12 down. It's not much, but
Alright, well,
and I can only do 5d6.
I got 5 healing potions too.
Oh shit!
oh yeah, like I said,
No, can I get one of them pots there? Those
Alright.
pots. There you
I
go.
will hand blood scale and bird bro a healing potion.
What are they regular? They're regular. That doesn't do shit.
Oh, I'm gonna hand bird bro a regular healing potion, and then I'm gonna hand you, husband of mine, a superior healing potion.
Was it 2d4 plus 4?
Uh,
2d4 plus 2.
yes, 2d4 plus 2. Oh no, whoever wants to roll it.
Hold on, I'll get there in a second. I just want to make sure I
And
Get
if
this
you could
right.
cast a minor heal on me,
could do
Or-
that.
anybody could cast a minor heal on me.
How much are you looking for?
I'm just looking for a minor.
Yeah, she's
Like, I just
holding
want to
form
keep
as long
this
as possible.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
Oh, because you're what, 16 down or 16 left?
16
I'm at
left.
16 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I
But-
just want to hold
but
my
those-
shape as if I can, but I have
Yeah.
one more. I have one more wild shape, and then I have Zephyr at her full hit points. So
Yeah.
I got 2 full hit point stocks left. Plus,
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
shit ton of heals. It's just like I want to keep all my stuff as much as I can, because if I get down to Zephyr, she's squishy.
Okay, so when you hand me the potion, I'm gonna grasp around your hands and look Zephyr in the eyes like, can we fuck shit up now?
We can fuck shit up now.
And I'm gonna cast Healing Hands for 6 points of healing. All right.
1, 2,
Fairly
perfect.
median.
Bam.
I'm gonna chug this potion now.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna chug this potion now. I get 7 back. All right, I like that.
All right. So go and mark down your healing.
Oh no, I get 9 back. Sweet.
Yep, plus 2. And then let's roll.
How long do I get to keep the plus AC from?
I believe that fades after him. So anything.
Ah,
So it would fade right as the levitation.
gotcha.
So I
By the
just
way, we
slowly-
put
slowly
Tasnini's
come
snake in
down.
the pot.
Yep,
Yeah,
snake
Yep.
slithers back into the pot and to this set aside. Oh no, levitate lasts 10 minutes, so you're still good.
Just messiahing through the fucking streets.
He is. He's a floating
Fucking
dwarf.
Zenyatta over here.
Over here.
A floating dwarf yelling to the people, rallying them as a crowd starts getting bigger and bigger behind you. You have at least 10 guards, along with a bunch of the.
Since it's a cantrip, I'm just gonna keep casting light on anything that he's just immediately over as we go down.
And so,
Just the entire way down the street. Light.
so
light,
the rest,
light, light.
it just seems like his path is glowing before him. But anybody paying attention notices that it's separate stones in the stonework of the the road that are just glowing as you float over them, and
Billy Dean.
So as you're floating forward, you float past shops and people kind of looking out, and more people gathering around and behind you. You're kind of head towards the city itself and across the long bridge with a chasm.
Is
wait,
everybody
sorry.
really confused right now?
Is there anything else you guys want to do before you reach the
Are-
gates?
So we're
Is
not
there-
quite to the gates yet.
Not quite. Chance to
Is
do stuff
everybody
before you
really
get there.
confused?
No. We haven't done the Thunder Strike to sound that off. We haven't done the Dragon's Roar to alert the city that shit's happening, which we could do that one now. If Messiah Boy here wants to announce to the crowd that that's going to happen.
I'm gonna turn around first. I gotta let him know that I'm not, because this is about to go bad.
And light, and light, and light, and light, and light.
Fuck. I meant to drop my form earlier, and I just realized I'm still in dwarf form. Like, issue.
Viser's gonna
Just
end up
hold
being
it all the
king,
way
and
into
he's
the
gonna have
castle,
to
it's
be.
fine.
You better keep the
dwarven
lie
Jesus.
going. You better keep that lie going, dude.
He died for your ore.
What do you want to do?
And, you know,
God damn it.
You've been talking about our people and the dwarves, and they find
Yeah, I'm
out
just
you're
gonna-
not a dwarf. You're gonna
I'm
be
just
in
gonna
trouble.
keep it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it.
Okay,
Screw it.
perfect.
I'm too deep in. I have regrets.
Disappear in the chaos,
It's okay.
or you're
Their,
gonna die.
their savior afterwards is just gonna be.
It's just gonna
Seriously
disappear.
missing. And he was gone as quick as he came.
Said the
Sacrifice
Black
that
Company
whole
was
time.
great.
No, he sacrificed himself to take out the king. You make him a martyr.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Said a lot of good things about the Dawnforged company before he died.
All right.
Sounded a lot like that tall guy over there.
And so, which parts are you doing?
Okay, so
so sorry. We need to set off the. So what do we just tell them to
We do
close
the
their eyes
dragon-
when they hear dragon?
No, the dragon roar is to alert the city.
Yep.
That shit's
They're gonna
going
start.
down.
Yeah, they're gonna start beating the shit out of any Duragar and then join.
So
The
this-
the lightning crack will be the call to the guy for the hallucinatory pattern.
You're lucky in a mountain, because no
So-
chance for that randomly happening.
So we should probably set off the dragon's amulet before we go up to the gates, right? Is that correct?
Do that right now.
All right. So I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna turn to the crowd and be like, "No, we will. Do not fear. We will sound those to gather our allies with the sound of this dragon's bellow." And then I'm gonna set off the amulet.
As this just bellows off of this amulet as you pull it from your neck, pop out the middle piece, and just roll it around the sides, activating the runes. And it's such a loud roar that like the
Yes.
the stores and everything start to shake, and then you just hear like random across the city just a
Just a.
Just a.
oh. Can you guys hear that when I do that?
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, I heard it that time.
Yeah, you-
Harpsichord? What's the cooldown on Dragon's Bellow Amulet? Does it have one?
No one identified it yet, but as far as you know, probably not one.
Oh, fuck. If you hear this again, close your eyes!
And you hear
Why don't you just tell them if? Why don't you just tell them if they hear fucking thunder?
Thunder.
Alright. If you hear thunder, close
It's
your
thunder, so
eyes!
Thunder's what's the hallucinatory patterns signal?
Right, I was like, but they won't, but it'll go off and they won't know. But I'm like, yeah, they will, because that guy will still take time to send it out, so yeah. Sorry.
Perfect. Then you see-
Aren't we gonna send it off?
And as you roar, the entirety of the
yeah,
Claddock
at the
behind
gates.
you, like the Claddock clan behind you, they all start to dissipate, and then you see them all running. Ah! And then you see a bunch of them have torches and everything. The riot has been kicked off. They start running into, and then you see a lot of them heading towards what you know is the harbor. Some running back to where they came from, and spreading out in almost every direction with torches and yelling and. Down with the Duragar! Back to the basics! And they're fucking running around just fighting.
I'm
just
gonna,
shattering some shit every time they go, you know. It's
and then I'm gonna use
Full riot time.
prestidigitate to make my voice loud and say, "Charge the gates!" And we're gonna fucking let's do it.
so as you charge the gates, the 10 dwarves running behind you start to head in. Not more than 10 guards. Come on.
So
Okay,
as
are
soon
we
as
gonna set off the
the
lightning bolt?
gate is in, as soon as the gate is in view, I'm gonna set off my light.
Perfect. And then or
Let's
actually,
see once we see a bunch of fucking Duragar.
so and as you're running,
I'm gonna try and hit one of the Duragar with the lightning bolt too. 'Cause
Oh.
it's
actually the plan was for Uza to do it because Uza can do it as part of a, right?
to do a lightning bolt.
It's not an actual lightning bolt. It's a giant noise of.
He can because he's a thunder priest. He can use his
Yes.
thaumaturgy to.
But like I could set it off with a lightning bolt.
Technically.
Well, why don't you shoot the
'cause I
lightning
wanna-
bolt and then he does thaumaturgy at the same time,
Yeah,
and then everybody's fucking
That sounds
happy.
that sounds great.
Why
Perfect.
don't we
wanna-
hit somebody with that spell? Because that's
Yeah,
what
I
I was
wanna-
gonna plan on doing.
That's
was
what
gonna...
That's what I said. I'm gonna line up as many guards as I can and shoot my lightning.
Not guards, Duergar.
Guards.
Do guards. I like it.
And it's 100 feet long.
That's a new condom.
The
Guards. All right, and so
Do
as
you
you
not
guys,
want to have a dwarf?
what's your marching order? Need a marching order and kind of formation as you're coming up towards the, as you're crossing.
Fuck,
the
I guess
bridge.
I'm in the front, aren't I?
You're levitating, bro.
I'm levitating. Yeah, I'm above.
Just
So
levitate
I'll be
above,
I'll be above,
You're gonna be
above and
wedged
slightly
between
behind
two
the
of
front
us.
row. Yeah.
And I will be above and slightly behind him.
I'm in the front.
I'm in the
So-
front.
Mike, so someone else can set off lightning as a spell? Is that correct?
Mike can make the sound
Um,
of it. I don't know if he has, do you have lightning bolt as a. I don't even know.
No, it's not. It was gonna be thunderclap,
Thunderclap. That's right. Okay.
or sorry, thunder wave. Thunder wave.
Still work.
Then you might want to get in close and thunderwave some bitches back.
It's true. I'll You know what? Fuck it. I'll go up front.
Fly fast. You can make it there.
Okay. Are you're gonna out in front of everybody?
Yeah.
How far?
Like not too far, like 10 feet, so I can get back.
Perfect. Okay. And so as you guys are running up to the gate,
Bring my spells up.
So
you
maybe let's go and Shanoff next to each other, and I'm slightly behind them.
Oh, you want to be behind them?
Kill a
If I
couple.
stare,
I'm floating above.
well, you're above, but I'm like right underneath you or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
Alright,
eventually
so-
float down and right on your shoulders.
Henrik and Mesnos are in the back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
I'm thinking the two brutes need to be up front.
All right. So, got it. Okay. So as you guys are running, you're kind of marching with the guard behind you. You pick up 2 more guards, so we're a total of 12 guards. And as you're crossing the bridge, you're met your chasms on either side. You see Duergar, 4 guarding the gate, and then you see a bunch of dwarvish archers
is
on
this-
top of the scene.
I'm sorry, is this scene lit? I can't see very far.
Okay. You should be able to. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Trying to line up my shot.
1 second.
Oh, got one.
Had to.
Got him.
Damn, got him. So sorry.
You're
You
good.
don't want to say hi?
I thought you.
Art? Okay.
Yeah, it's giving us limited vision. I think you have fog of war on.
So I had to make
Dynamic
the
lighting.
map like kind of make sense. So
Oh, okay.
see now?
Nope.
Really? Okay. Oh, hold on. How about now?
Uh,
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. 100 feet.
Can you
Oh,
still
now I
see
can't.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I need.
Turn that back on.
Yep. Sorry, I just gotta. It's a weird thing that I. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
I can.
Have we seen that guard at the
Yeah.
front gates, the respected one that we talked to at all?
You have not. Talking about. Oh god. It's one of my favorites
Get 'em.
too.
Get him.
Bardrin Bristlechin. No, you have not seen him yet.
good old Bristlechin.
So I'm gonna.
Hold on.
This is the direction I'm just gonna shoot the lightning off it.
So since we haven't seen Bristlechin, I'm gonna, while we're going, yell at Visera to try to avoid the dwarven guards.
always do.
Alright, so unfortunately, that
Oh.
guy is about 30 feet up, so you can only hit the 2 Duergar.
Oh, that's great. I'll just shoot these guys on the right then.
Oh, okay.
They're in a neater line.
Shooting right over the Goliath's head, like, pew!
Alright, so you see they all start to the guards all start to get into defensive positions, and then BAM! Go and roll the damage, and they need dexterity saving throws, right?
Hey, Ty, quick question.
Yeah.
15
Dex saving throw, yep.
1 meets it, 1 fails. 37 points.
37! Try not to take any damage on your way through the parking lot.
Hey, Ty, quick question.
Yeah.
Not that it might not matter here. 15-foot cubes, is that just 3 square, originating from me, is that 15 feet to my left and to my right, or just 15 feet?
15 feet cube would be like a 5 foot around you, so it'd be 3 by 3 square.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not helpful in this situation. All right. Well, when he does that, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
scoot
God.
up to this guy and hit Thunderwave.
Not
Maybe I could.
37. This is freaking 1 points of damage. So the first, like, as you release it, the one Duergar like has pulled its sword and kind of leans in, like,
Smells like blood.
and then bam, as he's hit, you see just he just hits the ground almost instantly, knocked back by the thunderbolt, and the other one gets hit and he crashes into his head into the back of the wall as it hits him, and then from the top, you just see this. As the entire sky starts to glow, all of the guards look up, and then you see certain guards just start to stare off. All of the archers but one. I rolled these earlier to see who would make it, and I was just disappointed in them. Like all of the archers but one stare up. The one that you hit at the back of the Duergar stares up, and then the other Duergar. It's worked so well. The other Duergar on the other side of the door also just stares up at the ceiling, and then the first one kind of like moves to the center of the bridge, starts looking around, and starts just kind of puts his weapons down, looking around, and then looks up again. He's like, "I don't know what you've done, but I've no part in it." And he kind of like holds his hands up.
This is this is just my job.
I don't even.
He does not. He does not get paid enough for this shit.
So there. Sorry. Does hypnotic pattern are they open to suggestion? Being hypnotized, or is that a different thing?
Not really.
I've got one thing which is gonna suck for one person here. Everybody has monocles, except for Shannon.
No, and you didn't tell Shannon.
no.
I need you to make a charisma saving
Oh no, we
throw.
told him not to look on the. We told him to close their eyes on the lightning bolt.
Shannon,
It's true.
did you close your eyes, or did you look up when the rainbow crazy pattern flew from the ceiling?
I flinched when that amazing arc of lightning over my head.
Perfect. All right, and then so as you keep your eyes forward, remember that.
Oh, Ty, it says on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Yeah, they failed their saves.
So they're charmed?
And incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
They're both.
So they are open to suggestion.
They're incapacitated. They can't do.
While
Okay.
charmed by the spell, the teacher is incapacitated, has a speed of 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
So,
they're
like-
incapacitated, that you can't. They're just done. They're just standing there drooling.
I guess I'm just confused on what the difference is between making the save and failing the save for this spell.
If they make the save, nothing happens to them. If they fail the save, then they're
What?
charmed and incapacitated.
You got them so high that they're just sitting there
Well,
drooling.
They
no,
are
it says
going. They
on
are
a failed.
couched.
Oh, okay, on
Yeah.
a successful save, I guess
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah, so on a
Save.
successful save, nothing happens. So
Gotcha.
only
Okay.
the spell only initiates if they fail to save. That's what it's saying.
Okay.
Perfect. And so you see them all kind of just staring up. The one dwarvish archer, as the Duergar kind of puts down his guard, he pulls the strings out and he's like, and you hear from the top of the wall, "I was sworn to protect this palace and this king and the city."
Choose the city over the king.
Make a persuasion check. with
I'm gonna
advantage.
send an arrow across that guy's face. Not hit him, but just intimidation.
roll.
Just to let him know he's probably outgunned.
Do you
roll an
say
attack,
persuasion
like,
with
for,
advantage?
yeah, persuasion with advantage, because yeah, I mean,
26.
perfect. And then
Look around!
so with firing the arrow, go ahead and roll an attack just so I know how well it went.
Revolution is in
Yeah, 20. That's perfect. And so he has his bow pulled, and as you say this, he kind of like his eyes look down for a second, and then an arrow flies past him and cuts the bowstring on his bow, and he just looks up,
Nice.
and he kind of puts it down, and
Alright, fine.
Open the gates.
then he run. You see, as you yell that, you see him run off, and then moments later,
Yeah, boy.
This is going very well, guys.
Hey, it's
It's going
kind of
very
like we
well.
planned this out or something over the course of multiple weeks.
Let's see, like, to shout, you have all been very busy.
You don't know the half of it.
all right. So, oh man, you wouldn't believe how long I had to fucking. I was so prepared, and then they just ruined all of my fun plans.
Welcome to being a DM, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, that's the best part. Is like just getting to be impressed is usually nice. All right, because it's one of those like I have like it's one of those. Well, why wouldn't that work?
So,
I have no answer.
so we're gonna have the guards that are with us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're gonna be like, we're gonna tie up these Duragar on the way in, so that way they can't fucking, even after the thing wears
So-
off, they can't do anything.
The guards have shackles. They just slap him on.
There we go.
Including dropped his weapons boy, because I don't trust him.
Yep.
Slap
Oh,
him in iron.
he doesn't even resist at all. He just kind of.
And I am picking up those weapons, son.
I
What
knew
are
it.
Okay. So weapons.
Brandon's not gonna loot? Are you high? Of course he's gonna loot.
Try
there a way
to
we-
Iron Throne.
Ty, so how is this door attached to the wall?
What
Is
do you
it
mean?
like a drawbridge, or
Yeah, it's
or-
just a like a drop gate that's.
It's a portcullis.
So like if we cut the chains, it would remain open?
No, if you cut the chains, it'll
It would
slam to
fall.
the ground.
Okay. Oh damn. I was like,
Right,
how
so-
can we make sure it stays open?
I'm
Um,
gonna jam one of his weapons through one of the links.
Perfect.
There we go.
And so you find these short swords that are kind of they're like they almost look like shrunk down great swords made of like this really hard stone that has kind of been really sharpened. And then so you get let's see, 4 of those.
Are
And
there any
then-
knife versions?
They're no, they're short swords. And then there's 4 javelins as well. And
I'm gonna let Orc Zephyr get the javelins. I know she has a thing.
perfect. And then yeah, those will be the weapons that they had on them.
Hey, Bloodskill, let me get one of them short swords.
All right.
There you go.
Perfect. Right, King's Knife, parentheses,
Ooh.
short sword. It gives
Or-
it does 1d6 plus your dexterity modifier. This
So
is
just standard short sword.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Or
What was it called? A king's
King's
knife?
Knife, and then Duergar short sword. Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect. And
I'm
then
gonna
so-
stick 2 of those into the fucking chains as we run by.
Perfect. So. All right. So. As you guys make your way in, you've made it so the portcullis is stuck open. What's your marching order walking into?
Ah,
I'm gonna stay
Yep.
floating sort of in the middle of the pack.
I'm gonna move back a little bit. Let our tanks get up front, and I'm also going to stow my regular short sword and equip my king's knife.
Perfect. Okay. And then, so you guys make your way in. On the inside, sudden.
Use a
Come
change.
on, how does he not? I'm so sorry.
no, we're not. Oh, yeah, for that countdown. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, what countdown?
Jess is making cinnamon buns.
Ooh.
And they're gonna be ready in 7 months?
Oh, she said the countdown has started, boys. Just giving you guys an opportunity to make the stupid song noises.
I'm gonna rub my rings together, playing the Dawnforged company song.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a performance check for so we know how good it is.
Advantage or no advantage?
Advantage.
It gives
because
me
you're using the
advantage on
rings.
performance checks, so okay, alright. It's like I don't know if that counts. 14!
Perfect. And then, what parts of your tail would you like to?
I'm not singing, I'm just doing the background music.
Oh, okay.
But you hit immolation again. Knock that off.
Whoops!
you gotta something you want to tell me, buddy?
Disbelievers.
Vicer does not.
I'm not
deal with
even on the
hecklers.
spell page. That's what I'm confused about.
The
Oh,
fuck?
okay. It's on the bottom of my attack part. Sorry. Yeah. No, I don't immolate anyone.
Oh, okay. I was like, jeez.
Yet.
Yet. I'm choking.
He was a chronic masturbator.
Wait, what?
I'm going to turn my cloak to white.
Perfect. Okay. And so you guys see what scale? Were you still in your orc form or no?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. So and then so as you walk
My
in,
disguise orc, not your orc form, dear.
Oh, that was
yeah, 'cause
that
you're
was all
half
up to
orc.
Fenric.
Yeah. So Fendrick drops the seeming. He dropped the seeming because he had to lost concentration. So
Oh, so I'm a bird.
yeah. No, you look like a bird now. And then so as you walk in, can everybody see?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Ooh.
huge map.
Yeah.
Oh, I am excited.
And so as you enter in, you see Bardrin. As you're yelling, you hear the sounds of yelling, and as you turn the corner, you see Bristlechin yelling, "I don't care what you've sworn to him. He's abandoned the city." And then as you're walking behind, he turns around and he's like, "You know what? I've got some friends here that are about to outweigh you in the might department. So why don't you fall in line like you were ordered to?" And then so as you guys wake up, you hear that as he kind of turns around and he gives you a nod, walks up to you, Bloodscale, and puts out a hand to shake yours.
I'll shake it while I just growl at the ones behind him.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage because you have a phalanx of fucking army behind you.
Fucking, what's with the double rolls this evening?
Jesus, okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
load
like the
these
third
two.
one.
So they all
Fucking
start
the
to...
dick.
these two just start to kind of like...
I already got assistance.
They kind of make their way back over. There's two that stand... that they don't join you, but they just kind of step to the sides and let you pass.
I ask them if they're for. Are you with us or are you against us?
Well, I'm not... I
Are
don't-
you for Kern or against it?
Well, I didn't...
Get in line, soldier.
Make a persuasion check with
shit, yeah.
advantage.
I think it's
Oh,
broken. Are you
no.
serious?
And so as you do that, the one's just like, I took castle guard duty because nothing happens in the castle. I'm not prepared or equipped for this. I'm just gonna go home. I don't care. I don't fucking care. And he just kind of like
Sword and go!
and that one he runs out, and the other one just kind of goes to the corner, and he's like, he just puts his hands up. He's just like crosses his
Leave
hands,
your
and throws his weapons in front of himself, and he just kind of.
I'm gonna walk over to him and bodily pick his ass up.
Oh my god.
Like, grab the breastplate and bring him, like, to my fucking face.
Okay. Are you gonna say
Either
anything?
join us or go the fuck home!
And roll one more intimidation check with advantage.
If I double crit failed on persuasion, that's so frustrating.
And the rest of you here just splat, pat, 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 as this man is clearly wet himself.
Oh, he peed himself.
Make your choice!
And he,
And I just drop him.
as you drop
Like,
him,
I don't put him down, I just drop him.
he hits the ground and he kind of like gets up and he just starts to run out.
Good enough!
Alright, let's
Pick up his
go!
weapons, and I put him in the bag all day.
Onward! And then we start
Fucking-
moving.
All right, so he had
What did I get?
Ooh, ooh.
he had
I'm gonna-
just he had a spear and then a
Spear?
short bow.
Slightly damp pair of breeches.
Probably don't want those.
He left those behind. He's like, no way, man!
All right, perfect. All right, and then so as you guys, I left the whole map, so ignore pretend like you can't see the enemies. Just so I figured it would be easier this way, so you guys could see exactly where you're going. Make it a little more interpretable. Now, don't let it affect your decision making. It's just going to be a hell of a lot easier than going through the bit by bit because I didn't want this to take too long. If that makes any sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Like some kind of dungeon in hell.
Can we have? I'm gonna.
That decision would have been
to-
ask the ally directly in front of us.
Yeah, I was gonna
Maybe
say
we
I was
should
gonna
go.
turn to the guy where we should and ask him where we should go.
Oh, to the throne room. Just follow me. And he starts making his way down this way.
Follow him. All right, and I follow.
Perfect. And as you guys follow,
Formation. Floating
Yep,
around.
information.
We're all just in formation.
So hold on, I'll just copy and paste. Or sorry,
It-
mass drag.
It's like just
And I'll deal with
There we go.
I'll deal with the soldiers when it comes time to. And as you guys make your way into the second corridor, you see coming out of just leaning up against a pillar, this goblin rogue is. All right, so you finally made it out, huh?
The Dawnforged company keeps its promises.
You know what? That ain't bad. I hopefully I can keep mine. Office is down the hall, by the way. The secret entrance in or out. Don't forget it. Kind of like taps.
Go
his
to the
head.
throne room.
No, just stay
No, to
here.
get out of the castle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's good to know.
It ends back to the spot. He kind of looks left and right and winks, but he only has one
Well,
eye,
you just
so
have
he
to get in here.
looks like a blink. I offered it, but you said you wanted to make a whole big huff of,
Oh
deal
yeah,
about it.
because the populace is now revolting in on our side. This is great. Oh no, we're fine.
I mean, you made the right decision. It's just I want to make it very clear that I offered.
Yep, nope, we're good. Don't have time. Let's go.
Perfect.
Way.
You guys step forward. Suddenly, there's some Durgar in your path. And shit. Let's see how brave these Durgar are, real quick.
As when we come upon them, I ask them, would you want the Durgar to have a place in this city, free of corruption? Would you like to stay in the city once this is all over? Or are you ready to die for a false, corrupted king?
And you see this larger Durgar in the back with a giant beard. He's like, or we could kill him and take the kingdom for ourselves. Attack! And they all start to enlarge.
I'm going to charge that first guy as soon as I fucking can and try to rip his fucking face
I'm gonna
off.
slow immediately as many targets as I can get.
Perfect. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get them all enlarged here.
Ah, damn.
Like, I wasn't even going to talk. I
Yeah.
was literally going to push my way past
So
the
I will
charge
give
before
you.
he started.
I will
As
give you
immediately when
the
he said we were
charge.
gonna take him, I wanted to slow him before they could get
Okay.
big.
Okay. I would say it's hard for you where you're at to see anybody. You can see the four in the corridor, so you can slow them if they make wisdom saving throw for them. And so one. And how many creatures is it?
These guys can
it's
engorge?
six creatures
Yes.
in a 40-foot cube.
So you can only see four.
So-
So we'll do it for four. Two make their saves. Two
What do you mean I can only see 4? Why can I only see 4?
because you're in a
You're
hallway.
looking down a corridor. You can't see to the
Oh.
right of the
I
corridor.
can't see that one. All right, that's fair. Sorry.
It's okay. All right. So the second two do not make their saves, and they are. All right. And with that, let's go ahead. Simon, Ciatavo. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yay.
Actually,
But
hold on. Let me.
Did I get that charge by any chance?
Yes, yeah. You'll go at the top of the round, and then again on your turn because you got the charge. Because you ran super quickly. We're gonna go ahead and put you back. 21. Then Mike.
Oh, that didn't put me there. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that.
You're
Same.
good. I got you.
There we go.
So Uza, and you got a 14. Or no, you got 11.
I got 11.
Shanath got the 14.
Didn't send my 18.
Shanath 18, and you said you got 18.
Jessica's beeping.
Okay. Do you guys want to take a quick break then, so she can grab that? Everybody, go and refresh your drinks and everything, and think about kind of what you're gonna want to do.
Fucking Mezzy!
Mezzy's
Jesus Christ,
beast.
boy!
I'm ready.
I am going to kill.
Be right back.
All right, perfect.
Have a
Grab
drink.
drinks and everything, and then yeah, Mezzy, Jesus. All right, and then
I'm entirely tired of this bullshit, and I just want to get drunk.
he really is. He just wants things to calm down a little bit for just a small amount of time.
No, always adventure, all the time.
Much.
I wanna put on my outfit and drive the carriage again.
That was fun. Got a lot of booze. I gotta have a one.
Shanath is just kind of wide-eyed bemusement at everything that's happening. So let's see, my friends have incited a rebellion. They're storming a kingdom. There's a Jesus dwarf floating amongst us. This is pretty exciting.
Don't
Ha!
forget the weird bird man standing right next to you.
The fucking ninja who, to my eyes, just teleported around, shot himself, pulled the arrow back out, shot the arrow up. That was some Matrix shit. Like, I'm like, man, I have been in that school too fucking long.
Totally intentional.
Oh man, you picked a hell of a session to come back to. I love it.
How tall is Shenoth?
He's
Shanath
7.5.
Oh, okay. So not too, okay. Some like what, naval. At my
Well.
stout 5 feet.
You're definitely at joke level when it comes to that. Like everybody got that.
Easy
joke.
there,
I didn't even
guys.
have to
I
say
have a
it.
beak.
That's what makes it awful.
I'm also
Or-
8. You're fucking sick.
In bird years, you're an adult.
No, that's just something I told Phelan.
Well, yeah.
So
so
just had to put a few
Je-
back in.
I'm back.
perfect. Then Jeff, do you have any
Monitor.
questions while we're kind of?
I do, but as I said, I kind of just.
everything.
I know that's exactly it. I'm like,
I cannot wait
I'll just
for
wait.
the
I'll just watch.
RP explanation points. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, I did the 13-year-old lore dump for Uza, so Uza's gonna do the 8-year-old lore dump for Shanna.
Oh yeah. You just
Oh yeah,
stand by
you've
for
never
that,
been
sir.
for. He's never experienced Uza story time, you guys.
Oh, but who's gonna explain to him what happened afterwards?
That's why Bloodscale's gonna be there.
This is gonna be an interpreter.
Yeah, Bloodscale. He's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Exactly.
Hell yes. Okay.
Doubting my abilities, boy.
Oh man, yeah, the Duergar are crazy. They can just.
Yeah,
They don't even need Viagra.
Nocturne.
So my question is, am I gonna catch this boy mid enlarge or after enlarge?
It'll be
Yeah, just-
barely post enlarge.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I slow them halfway through at least. They're like, "Nerp, good."
I think we just lost Jeff.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Jeff, are you there? Okay. Yep. He just sent me. He's like, and a blue screen of death.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're on a
no!
break. Luckily,
keep
we're
going.
on a break.
Man, that sucks. Yeah, because he was
That
all like.
suck.
Oh man. We're on a good pace tonight.
Yeah, tearing it up. I heard a bloop.
I heard a bloop.
That was just
Bloop.
him leaving.
That was him leaving.
Oh.
His computer recognizing he's not here no. Oh, what do you guys think of the new
Okay.
Shanoth artwork?
It's good. Yeah.
A little more monkey.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, his character did a lot of training and stuff, and so we realized that he'd built his character a little weird. So we
But
had
no.
him shift some of the strength he wouldn't use into agility. So we're like, okay, you slim down, and so we had to find better art that matched a little better. And he does have easier looking things on his art. Oh yeah, I gotta move Shanoth from the NPC to player character category.
Yeah. So is Jeff gonna be on a little more permanently now?
That's the plan.
Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, he was super excited to play again. He was just now he has time and stuff.
And internet that's half decent.
Yeah, that was a big issue. And I always will let him back in the game because he's the one who not only started, like, hey, we should all play again. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll. He literally bought me all 3 of the books to get started DMing. So
Oh damn!
yeah,
Classic Jeff move.
classic Jeff move,
Power move. Just big dick money swinging there.
right? I will, And
That'd be good to put on a jacket.
Jeff blue screened. He'll be back
Oh my
momentarily.
A
You
jacket
fucking
that
monster.
just says "Big Dick Money."
Oh. Okay. That makes more sense.
What did you think I meant?
It's like, why would I put on a jacket if it's big? Oh god.
You put it on a jacket.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, you put the jacket on so you can walk past the school. You pervert.
Oh god.
Gotta show those kids who's boss.
And that's how you end up with a restraining order to be 500 feet away and end up on a list.
But none of those kids are gonna bully you for your lunch money no more.
They never did.
It's yours to spend on Starbucks before you go to work.
This is oddly specific.
Somebody has experience here.
Oh man.
All I know is that my lawyer told me I am not allowed to talk about this hypothetical situation about waving a gun at a bunch of kids because they called me Baldy.
I don't think they're allowed to
From the mouths of babes comes truth.
Oh! Hot damn. Honeymoon's over. Oh man.
Does his hair look good at the wedding?
Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky I didn't have Ty enforce the plan that I gave him.
Oh God, what was it?
That the bird would have disadvantage on all dex checks.
Because you failed one so hard in real life.
Oh God, damn it!
Yeah, but I decided there was a. Well, you'd suffered enough.
Yeah, how's your foot, bud?
I get to cast off on the 17th.
Oh, really? That soon? That's awesome.
Yeah, but I'll be in a walking boot for probably a month after.
Dana's probably forgiven him, but not the groomsman that took him.
Poor Cody. Poor Cody will never be forgiven fully.
I think the hangover that Cody had the next day was
Are you
pretty
muted
good
there?
punishment.
Might be muted.
I think
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
muted.
Oh,
Was I
yeah,
muted?
she definitely was.
Oh, fuck. I was asking how your foot was doing and asking about your crit dex fail.
For like
And-
5 minutes until I said something.
No, but I said Dana's gonna be a great mom because I mentioned the skydiving thing and the look on her friggin' face towards. I knew immediately who was fucking responsible for it too because she was giving this man daggers. I was like, oh shit, she's gonna murder this man, and it wasn't you. It was
She's
one
got
of
that
your
mom look
one of the
already.
grooms- Oh, I was like, I'm proud. Oh, she's gonna be a great mom.
If looks can
got that
kill,
look down.
he'd at least be castrated.
Oh, he would have been flayed alive. I felt bad for this man. I'm like, she gets him alone in a room, he's dead.
Dead.
I was so proud of her. I was like, oh, you go, girl.
It was
It
fun
was
though.
very funny.
We got
It was
to
very funny.
abuse the scooter privileges at Disneyland. So
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh hell yeah. There we go. Corvolf has come online.
You get
Hey.
to skip all the rules, all the lines.
most of them, yeah. California Adventure is pretty ADA compliant, so we
Nice.
didn't get to skip as many as those. But old Disneyland rides, yeah, pretty much all right through the exit, just the
Hell,
way he likes it.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get-
yeah!
Oh, for the record,
No.
these are like eating Cinnabons. You guys need to come over and eat some of these.
I mean,
What is
heard
this,
a bloop.
churros? What are you
It's-
eating?
I made
Boopity
Cinnabons.
boop.
Boys. Is that a
Ooh,
Jeff we got?
That was a nasty crash. Yeah, my
There
computer
he
just
is.
shit its bed.
Oh, man.
Dude,
Welcome
do you want to
back.
hear? Do you want to hear about nasty crash? I could tell you about some at work.
Oh no.
They're
Oh,
all
dude.
network crashes.
He came in on a weekend to fix their shit. Oh.
All right.
Well,
and-
I had that 19-hour day, and then last weekend was 4.5 more hours. Let's just not talk about it. Other than to call them a bunch of pricks.
Let's call some.
Yeah,
let's
that
kill
was
some
shitty.
Duragar.
Let's
do
do
it.
it!
All right.
Do it! Do it now!
It's not. Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on,
Right
what's-
here.
That's the wrong music. All right. Zephyr, you're up first.
Nope, I charged.
Oh yeah, you charge. Make your attacks.
I would have bloody rage charged. We all know that.
Of course, yeah. We'll give you the rage as a bonus. So we'll
But
do
of
one
course.
attack since you run rage. Yeah,
That's-
no, yeah, we'll give you an
Yeah,
attack.
one's fine.
Bird. And then just a regular attack. 23 will hit, or 20 will hit.
Now I rolled this Mazos, but it was the right skill.
Okay, perfect.
Is that music super loud for anyone but me?
I can turn it on.
It's a little loud, but not. Yeah.
Okay,
that
there we
better?
go. Thanks.
Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going through music and I was like, let's turn it up to okay. Stupid.
Yep. Okay. Yep. mhm.
All right, perfect. So 11 points of slashing damage is let out a bellow and then run up and slash into this now giant Duergar, kind of blocking the way. That'll bring us to Zephyr.
I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here,
Perfect.
and then I got my. I got my shield, so I'm just
Perfect.
gonna my hand axe.
12, 17. Both misses. Right. And so as you run up, you're going across the thick armor of the Duergar, and then as you go to bite in, it just since it's so big, you just kind of you can't find a good place to bite into it. That'll bring us to Mesnos.
Bad nose. Okay. Sorry, I had my mouth full of delicious cinnamon roll.
Just cinnamon.
Well, I can't do a whole lot without hurting friends. So he's just gonna do the classico.
Perfect. Those will both hit.
Pretty good Eldritch
18
Blast.
Eldritch Blast damage, Dave.
Oh, pretty good.
So over your shoulder, as you're looking at you kind of yell out of him, bash into the giant form of the Duergar.
Yeah,
Or-
fuck you too.
Back to Bloodscale.
Back to blood scale.
Hack, whack, jabba-dabba.
Fucking hate you all. No, I don't. Alright, so 29 hits, 16 does not. Another 16 and so as you run across the first one, and it catches the armor and it is like, and as you bring it up, the breastplate the chainmail rends open with your axe, but you don't get any damage. And then you pull back, and then you just right into the face of the Duergar. Falls to the ground. Nice air.
Noise.
That's one squishy boy.
Shaka
I mean, it was.
time. I'm gonna hit all three of these guys with a lightning
still
bolt.
floating?
Yep, I'm still floating, so I'm gonna float right over the heads of them. Shoot
Alright.
it right. I want to shoot him right in the face with it.
Okay,
Possible.
aiming
They
for the
got big
face.
old heads, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so,
Dexterity
dexterity saving throw.
Ba-bow! 35! 1, 2,
Nice.
Alright, so.
and a third.
It would hit the third one.
And a third.
Oh, did
a
I
lightning
roll
bolt.
the third? Sorry, thought I hit a third.
Oh,
Oh no! So I rolled one before. So the first one made his. If you look before.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
Second
gotcha.
two. So
You're right.
You're right. Okay, 35. Try not to.
To the face!
19 for him. 35 for the other two who are slowed and wouldn't have gotten a reaction anyway, or gotten to make a save because they're slowed. And they don't
Oh,
have
that's
dexterity
right.
saving throws, so they just get toasted. And so the first one
Just
kind of like
shuck it.
tries to duck out of the way, like some lightning still, like it's such a big bolt, like leaps off of it into him, and the others are just like go to like pull up their swords and just bam right in the faces as it jumps through, wraps around the head and hits the other one, and like
Oh no!
you see their eyes are like clouded over so much electricity damage. And would you hit any bonus actions?
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith from my my thing
Sword.
onto Zephyr
Perfect.
from my sword. Yeah.
And then again, you see the flower petals fly out and boom, 4 to 5. All right, Shanoth on a stereo.
All right. Well, I will just saunter on out here, and I think I'll actually sneak around the corner,
Perfect.
and I will attack this guy. Let me get my ship back.
Sneak
up
around the
here.
corner. Oh god, there's a guy here. Punch. Ah shit!
He's just gonna be
Then
awesome.
crash, so I'm just opening it all back up again. 1 second.
Sure, no worries.
He's just gonna be his awesome all self.
Truth.
Oh, wait a minute. You do not. Okay. Hook sword 24 will hit. 8 piercing damage.
Okay, and I will use my my free unarmed attack.
Oh, don't you get 2 attacks per turn? And then
Do I?
That's what I'm asking.
You should as a
should.
monk, usually,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, level 5 I think is when you get 2
Yeah,
attacks.
so you
per
should have
action.
2 attacks and then your bonus action attack. Unless you flurry of blows, then it goes to 4 attacks total.
Oh man! All right, let me attack the other one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So 17 does not hit. So you strike the first one. You go up and you strike across the face. The second one, you go for the similar strike, trying to dodge the armor, and it bats it out of the way with the shield. And then one more attack.
All right. Do I get 2 more attacks? So I get an unarmed strike for every attack that I make?
No. So you get 2 attacks for your attack action. Then 1 attack is a
Okay.
bonus action for free. And then if you flurry of blows, it turns the 1 into 2. So you get 4.
Gotcha.
So that last one, he'll again bat it out of the way with his shield.
Pat, 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 pat,
And,
pat, 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 pat.
And before the next turn happens, Harness Blackhammer is going to use his reaction to have the Duergar.
Doesn't man punch still? Oh no, he got it. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
What?
Move on.
Okay.
Move on.
All right. Y'all. Let's pull it up here. Okay. No. So perfect. Then so he's going to. He's going to move up to you, and then he's going to make 3 hammer attacks with his hammer.
Halt. Hammers it.
And he's enlarged to 1, 2. See those?
No time.
See, you're making Brandon cry now.
1, 2.
Oh! Oh!
All right.
Oh,
So
that's
does a 21? I'm guessing with hits.
bad.
Oh, he had to pop in and out. Did he crash again?
Oh, Jeff, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, my computer is just lagging, so I was refreshing. Roll 20.
What's your AC? 18.
18. Yeah.
Okay. So all 3 of these hit. So you take 27 damage from the first hit as you see as the attack.
Sorry, I'm just
Huh?
confused on the ties, because when I
It's
when
me
I
or
met
speed.
right when I met an attack with that, it didn't hit.
No, it would have hit.
I'm just checking how it. Oh,
No, it should have
Okay.
hit. I might have.
okay.
Let me know.
Okay. No, I just moving forward. I just wanted to make sure I have it right now. Okay,
perfect.
cool.
Yeah, meter beat. I'm so sorry if that didn't go the way it should have.
No, no worries.
Okay. So and then so all 3 hit. You take 27 points of damage, 19 bludgeoning, and then 8 psychic from the first attack.
This is how Shannon
Okay.
dies
I
instantly.
have a action that I can do where I can reduce the damage I receive by 1d12 plus 2.
Perfect. Is that all damage or just ranged attacks?
Oh no, this is just reduced damage. The
Okay.
other ones are the ranged attacks for missiles.
Perfect. Roll your d12.
Come on, D12.
On 12.
8 points of damage reduced. And then, so as you guys see the hammer hit, you see this pale glow flow down the hammer's handle and explode out of it as he brings it around again and attacks again. And then the second one, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 psychic damage. And then the last one hits, doing 13 bludgeoning damage and 1 psychic damage.
Someone's going to. So.
Yeah,
Shannon shows up just to die.
seriously. And I'm out!
Wait, really?
Yeah,
No, no,
months.
I'm
Oh, okay.
tabulating,
Oh.
sorry.
I was like, I don't think so. No, you should still be up. Not healthy, but up.
Not doing great, but up. Wondering why you came
Nope,
back.
I'm dead.
Wait, what?
I had 6.
You had what?
Break it up.
Did I hit Jeff so hard he DC'd?
Yes.
Oh no.
What you've done. He came back just for us, and you fucked it up.
Oh, I heard the bloop.
Oh, it crashed. Oh
Hold
no.
on. I'll just do the. That's my.
Oh wait.
Motherfucking
just gonna move back
computer.
in. Hey,
Hey,
welcome
he's
back.
back.
Sorry, yes, I had 61 points of life left, but that was a shitload of damage.
You should. So it's 64 total. You reduced it by 8, so you have.
61. I'm
Yeah.
down to 11 from the first 2 attacks. 14.
No, you're
So,
taking.
yeah.
You're writing too much damage because it should be 64 damage total. -8, so you should total take 56 points of damage.
Okay, so I have 5 points of life left because I have 61 life.
Perfect. Okay. So you are
There we go.
Alive, but Jesus
Still
Christ.
alive.
Like, why did I come back here?
Jesus
What is right?
I'm going back to the school.
Usa, you're up.
Did I see any of that happen?
Yeah, you would have seen Shanoth move around the corner and then just heard as this giant. You see this giant dwarf just put all of these strikes into the
Just
corner there.
blood spray. Like an old Japanese samurai film.
Kinda.
Okay.
God,
Well,
he
you know
rolled really
what?
well this attack.
I am going to. I should have checked this distance before, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna fly right here. I'm gonna cast me some probably useless Thunder Wave.
Oh, what's the saving throw on that?
I think it's Dexterity. Let me double check.
I think that's gonna hit Shanoth as well.
No, it's only a
Was it?
15-foot cube. It's three wide by 3 wide, so it's everyone around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that might hit Shanoth as well.
No, Shanoth is safe.
Okay.
Because it originates from me.
That's
Yeah.
It might hit
It's
Shanoth.
gonna hit him.
I'd go
Is it?
1 south.
Yeah, go 1 south.
Yeah,
Maybe 2 south against the
yeah,
wall.
go 2 south.
Is that still gonna hit the big guy there?
Yeah.
So I think you're at the
Maybe-
center of it. I think you're okay because it'd be 1, 2, 3.
Because it's a 15-foot cube, it should only be 3 squares by 3 squares,
Yeah,
and I'm at the center of it.
yeah. So you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a first level spell.
So
It's DM
they,
ruling, it's fine.
they
Right.
both fail their dexterity saving throws. Roll the
Boom.
damage.
Pikachu.
Oh, it's Constitution.
And
That's. A bit different.
is it Constitution?
But they only get a
Says so right
+2 on Constitution and a +3, so they
Oh.
still would have failed.
Oh, that's good.
So 14 thunder damage, and I believe they are moved by this, correct?
Yep.
In addition, unsecured
Pushes them.
objects automatically push 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom, audible out to 300 feet.
So does it? Can you?
No, they're pushed 10 feet away from me.
Which technically would give Shanoth an opportunity attack if he wanted it.
Normally, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, Jeff.
In my pile of blood.
I don't know. Mercer allowed it. Fuck it.
That's why I'm going with it. So unfortunately, you're still recovering from your brutal beatdown as you kind of start looking.
Fuck.
I
Yeah,
paper cut
fuck.
myself for one.
Fuck.
All right, and that'll bring us to the guard. All right, so the
I
guard.
did a
are-
spell thing. Oh, no, actually,
Oh, yeah,
it
go ahead.
doesn't, because I'm going to move back right there, because that's all my movement.
Perfect. Okay. The guard are going to dash their little dwarven legs. Move as a unit. Suck my unit. Not now, Larry.
What a
God damn it, Carl!
Give it balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug. Fuck's sake, figure it out. All right, and then so since they had to, look, there should be a dwarf in it. It's not.
Oh,
And so as they all run up, they get into to position and.
you covered Uza. That's about it.
Oh, where's Uzi? Oh,
I can still see.
there he is. There it is. All right. And that's all that they can do for now. They all run in though and create kind of like this phalanx, and then
Well, this is nice. Feel safe.
it's gonna be Bartran's turn. Because I forgot to add his dexterity bonus to his Ciatavo. All right, there we go. All right, and then so he is going to run over here. He is going to grab Shanoth and then pull him out of danger. Shanoth, do you resist?
No.
Okay, so as you're kind of like
Even if I wanted to.
as you're kind of like you're bloodied, you're like kind of last in, and like as you feel this like pressure from behind your knees as somebody pushes forward and then picks you up from your waist so you maintain your defensive position as he just picks you up and puts you to the side around the corner.
It's a reverse blaster, master.
And then
It's a master.
and then he's gonna be like, "Come at me if you have the chance in the stones." The stone guard are gonna do just that.
Go on, Roxy.
Forward. So stone guard are gonna make their king's knife attack with a short, well, large. It's bottom. 15 misses. And then the other one's gonna make it against the guard. He's gonna choose the middle guard and attack. So 23 hits and does, as you see it stab into one of the guards. He's like, ah! And he pushes it out of him. How did anybody do that? Oh, fuck! And he looks really messed up by this hit, but he's still standing.
Okay, real quick before you restart the turn order, Rashildalin is not in the turn order.
Oh, shit, thank you. Put him, where you go. We'll have him.
Is Gimzik?
Is Gimzik in the order?
No! Oh my god, so many NPCs, Ty. Oh, no, it's not Gimzik, that's Fendrick.
Yeah, Fendrick's not in the order either.
Hendrik, sorry.
We'll put him there, and then...
Is Rick in the turn?
Gimzik's hanging out with a bunch of crystal golems that may or may not be murdering him right now.
No, probably
sure
not
hope
because
not.
the thing went off, so it was fine.
Unless they totally misunderstood what we were doing and then got really pissed off.
Hey, if he's dead now, he did his job.
That's right. Dibs on his shop.
Yes. Alright, so... Okay, so... Shildalin is going to... he's going to run up over here. He's going to... his dagger, which has some things... heads.
You don't even know!
Stab him. Just fucking poke him in the butt.
So, 21 hits, and then, oh crap. Sneak attack damage, 1 second. I forgot he was a rogue.
Just poke him in the butt.
In the butt.
Just poke him in the butt.
Anime is that
Just
where they like
poke
slap
him
their
in the
fingers
butt.
together?
I'm a little boop.
And now they're fucked.
Alright, and then, attack, sneak attack.
All I wanted was that Jess giggle, and I got it, so it's fine. That's why I do half of the things that I do.
Ty, he said just giggle, not Mickey Mouse giggle. Calm down.
Oh,
Oh, better keep your hands off of Minnie or I'll kill you.
I didn't say she was insane, I said she was fucking goofy. Alright, so he does
get it.
66 for his sneak attack.
That son of a bitch fixed.
Oh my god. Alright, so 26, 39 points. And so as we're shielding, and he just, as he runs, he just steps off on the heads of the dwarves as he's run over. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through! And then as he jumps, you see he pulls his dagger, and this like shadow like follows with it, and engulfs his hands as he lands on it, stabs the Duergar right in the eye, and then pulls it out, and you see like this kind of shadow flow out of the head of the Duergar back into the daggers. We're shielding, and backflips and lands. The Duergar completely killed.
That's awesome.
One down! And then Fendrick. Fendrick's gonna be like, bravery! I can't, excuse me, can somebody, I can't see.
I lob the door.
And then
Can I lob him?
he's like, well, I can see through that. And he kind of like gets down, and then he fires a firebolt down at the one that he can see the legs of. And as he fires, you see it like it hit the Duergar in the foot, and he's like, ooh! And like as this Duergar like foot lights on fire, and he goes to pull it up, and as he does, all of the guards kind of like reach in and stab into it, killing it as the fire moves up its body and it collapses. Most ridiculous death ever, maybe.
It's a horrifying way to
There-
die.
Any way I can shove through?
Oh yeah, you can move through the allied spaces.
Whee!
And luckily they're
Do I
short.
want to get near that dude, or do I want to just go?
I'm
the
getting near
slow
that
people?
dude, so if you want to get near that dude, I'll be near that dude with you.
Alright. Oh god, no, this is a bad idea.
That's fine. That's what
He's gonna
scales.
one-hit me wonder. I'm gonna go over towards the slow poke.
Do you, how many feet of movement do you have?
Oh, I don't have that much movement. That's a good point. Fuck.
I think you have
How much do you
35 as a
have?
fighter.
Go
I have
35 and huck a
30.
javelin into his face.
Ow, I'm going to be dumb.
It's
You
okay.
do have extra armor.
30. Yeah, I do have extra armor.
Your armor is pretty significant right now.
Alright, so I am going to go over here and I'm gonna hit the crap out of him.
All right, roll it. 25 will hit, 12 will not.
Bite.
And then the bite will hit. So as you're running
Go
up
for
with
the
your
throat.
shield, you first he's like, and he kind of like digs in, and your first strike you bring it up, and then as at the last second you reverse it and you hit him in the back of the hand that's holding the hammer, and he's like, oh, and he kind of pulls it away, and then you go for another strike towards his face, but he brings the hammer back and knocks it away, and then he leans forward like he's gonna strike back, and you just reach up and you bite his cheek, and then pull it backwards as it's a giant face. Doing
Guess that's my signature move is biting off people's cheeks.
Beef
It's
cheeks.
just too fun not to say.
I like
Clap
the
them
cheeks,
cheeks.
man. They're
All right.
tasty.
That'll
Fatty.
bring us to Mesno. Or, yeah, Mesnos.
Whoop! Mezzy will
To
go.
me,
right?
Mesnos!
No,
I'm coming.
not getting it that deep.
That's never a thing I need to hear from business.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point.
You know, when you're right, and you're right.
You're right.
So, on that big boy,
Yep.
who is currently 30 feet away.
Constitution saving throw 17. He makes
Still
the saving
take-
throw. So half damage.
Wait, who is this for?
Big boy.
Mesnos is casting blight.
On this
On the
this
big boy?
So 18 points.
On
of
this guy right here.
Yep, that's the one. And as you see, like the already like ash skin just goes a little bit whiter as you see the Mesnos pull this kind of like whitish energy tether to him, and then pull the life from him. Gets to blood scale.
Ooh, that's a technicality. Can I
Flanking?
fit right there?
Yes. Yeah, I've decided any wall spaces on this you can fit, just because I find it pointless to have places in the map that are that clearly like you should. Yes, you can
So,
fit there. That's what I'm
I
saying.
have 40 feet of movement, so I can literally make it 20 to there, and then 20 to there,
Sure, I'll
and
allow it.
be technically flanking him.
Yep, I'll allow it.
Then I don't even have to use reckless attack, which makes my life so much easier.
I've
Yeah,
decided
you do not
to allow
want
this.
you do not want to give him advantage on 4 of those strikes.
No,
I do say.
but I'm still gonna try Great Weapon Master because fuck it.
All right.
I didn't roll with
17.
advantage.
Does not hit. Oh, first one misses.
Fine. Same.
Misses.
Shit.
Any bonus actions?
I don't have any.
Okay. All right. That's
great weapon.
blood scale and Rashildalin. He's.
Yeah, but if I get a crit, he's dead.
Oh
whoops.
no, dude!
Hold
I
on.
know the appeal. Believe me.
I forgot to move the other Duergar. So
I have a
this-
plus 10.
Here, here.
All I
forgot
gotta
to
roll
move
is like a.
my turn.
Fucking
The one on the ones on the bottom can't move.
They can move
if
half.
they did anything.
They can move,
They can move
half.
Yeah, as long as they didn't do anything else. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
didn't.
they didn't. They just moved. I just
Okay.
forgot to actually move them. And so Rashildalin is he's going to. So let's see what. Alright, so he's gonna go for like, well, you know, 1 down, you guys seem to have him, and he's going to run over and he's going to check this other shield. See that? He's going to 27. That'll hit. And then his dagger's gonna do that weird thing it does. You guys see the shadow. Shadow now leaps out of the dagger, and
Shadow leaps out of the dagger, sorry.
and then you see as the shadow leaps out and wraps around the shadowy the figure. It forms like this shadowy goblin at the back of the figure, and then that'll
Some
bring us
weeby anime shit.
to Visair.
What?
It's
I
the
gave-
heart of the sword!
The weird shadow after image now. Some weeby shit.
Oh. Going to.
Somebody's been watching Kie and Yu Yu Hakusho too much.
You huck shot.
I'm gonna drop a fireball.
Fireball. Where are you gonna drop it?
Still isn't the king, guys. We still have to
How big
fucking
it
keep
is.
some shit.
No, I know. That's why I'm like,
I would say notice the
spells.
two slowed ones look really fucked up with the lightning bolt to the face. Like
All right, then I'm gonna do.
they have like the
Scorching
spiders
Ray.
across, and then yeah, okay.
Right? Is that the one? Oh no, I'm gonna cast a magic missile from my cloak.
Perfect. Okay, you grab one of the stars off your cloak and throw it free. That's a level. Let's see, you fly 5 stars.
I believe so. So magic missile level 5.
Robe of stars. That's what it is. Yep.
Cast magic missile as a
Yep,
5th level spell.
So that
Damn.
is. Go ahead and cast that at the 5th level. So 24 damage. You got 4 4s? Are you shitting me?
Ah!
No, I got
All right.
3 3s and a 3.
You got 4 4s. Okay,
Got
so
4 4s.
and then 3
Oh,
3s into 3.
He's
So
looking at the hit. At
Okay,
the,
so-
second
Oh
hit.
yeah.
The higher cast was
So-
4 4s.
the
Grace.
first one, as you release these magic missiles, the first one hits the one closest to you right in the forehead and it just kind of leaves a magic hole from and he drops. Same with the one behind him. You have. Where do you want to direct the rest of your damn damage?
All of it at this guy, that guy right here.
Okay.
That one. All of them,
Okay,
I want him to
so-
go into his face balls. Yes.
And so after that, all the rest, as they fire in, and then as they fire in on him, he's like, he like goes to like, he's looking around and he kind of like shrinks in a little bit, and they, in this giant explosion of rainbow-colored damage.
Ow.
And he is looking
Damn.
fucked up from that.
Was that just one cast of magic missile from that?
That's a 5th level cast, yeah. And you rolled.
Right, but I still have
You
5 more
rolled-
stars like that.
No, you rolled. That's all of the. Yeah, you have 5 more stars in the rope, and you rolled damn near max damage. Like
Yeah.
you were 3 away from max damage magic missile. Like it's
Yeah.
nuts.
You fucked him, boy.
Like you're not supposed to be able to do that, but you did. So fuck it. All right, Shenoth, you're up.
I'm actually gonna cast my last Shield of Faith onto Shanoff.
Okay, perfect. So Shenoth, you now know you have a 20 AC, and that guy who fucked you up is looking about as bad as you do.
Well, since my armor is made up of tattoos and hope, I'm just going to skulk in the back here. And that'll be
Tattoos?
You just got a
You just
got
got
a
a
magical shield.
So you feel this magical bolstering, and then also don't forget you have your gauntlets. So you have an AC of 20 right now, just for your information.
Hooray! I'm done. I'm just gonna stay back here. Let's
Like,
go!
If I get hit by anything, though, I'm gonna fall over and just be dead. So,
Somebody
bring us-
spark my direction. I'm dead.
Bring us to Harness Blackhammer, and he is going to do his 4 attacks against the big beefy bastard behind him.
Which one?
Yeah, the one that actually hit him or the one that missed twice?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Let me.
Where's
you know
the
what?
beef?
He's going to. Yeah, you bit his face.
Yeah. But
Right
she
in the
got the
face.
armor. Oh, all but one.
Oh, he missed everything but the
No.
last one, so...
Well, actually, no. TJ, the Shield of Faith is now on. So you only have a 20. So
I have
2
a
of them hit.
23.
No, you have 21. Shield of Faith is not a thing anymore.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
So you.
Oh,
moved-
you
I moved it
took
over to-
away from me!
Yeah,
You take the-
Jeff was gonna die. I did what I could.
Okay, know this. Stop yelling.
All right. So
Sorry, baby.
the The first two you managed to, and the second one you bat out with your shield, and then the third one he's quicker than you expect, and he catches you with the hammer across the chin as it comes back, and then as it hits, the psychic damage bursts into your brain, and you take 28 points of psychic damage from the first blow, which will reduce you back to your
just
form.
10 psychic damage, right?
It's 26 total.
It's 18 bludgeoning and 10 psychic, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
18 bludgeoning.
Sorry, I
10
just
psychic.
wanted to make sure that it didn't turn into 28
No,
psychic
no,
damage.
sorry. Yeah, that's,
Okay, all right,
that's good.
cool.
Yeah, I should have specified. So that'll bump you back to your back to Zephyr.
6 left over. Hang on.
Sure.
69, and then I have a.
And then out of that form, the last hit comes down and does another 11 after that 6, so 17 total on your.
Minus 11.
Then that'll bring us to Uza.
This bearded fuck is looking pretty rough, right?
Yep, they're both looking pretty rough.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna scoop my happy ass little right here.
Liberty flap,
So I'm flanking,
liberty flanking.
and then I'm gonna attack him with my king's knife
King's knife, roll it.
with advantage. Correct?
Yeah, you are flanking.
All right.
The old flanking spank.
The old flank and spank.
Damn it.
And you said it works just like a short sword, right?
Yep, just like a short sword. It's
I
just
almost
cool
chimed
flavor.
in.
25
Boom.
hits.
And
Roll that, and
sneak attack.
perfect. How do you want to kill this guy?
I'm just gonna as he's hitting on Zephyr or hitting Zephyr, I'm gonna climb up on his back and just jam it into the back of his neck, like leave her alone.
And so as he brings down the strike across Zephyr's now tiefling form, you jump on the back, and then you see the point in his plate armor where he's leaning down, and you just right as you yell, "Leave her alone!" and then the hulking mass of it under you just hits the ground, and then starts to shrink around your sword, still stuck in the back of his neck.
Cool. And then I have a bonus action. You know what? I don't know if I could do this as a bonus action, but I'm gonna look at the other guy, point my short sword at him, and like, you want to be next?
Go and roll an intimidation check at advantage because you just rolled
Okay.
a captain to 19.
Ooh.
And as the Durgar kind of glares, but puts down the sword, holds its arms.
You can either join us or be against us. Which is it?
Our second option, and then Rashildalin cuts its throat.
Damn! That's cold-blooded. Know that, get?
I don't need to know them. They were there. All of them had a part in my loss, and all of them will pay. You see there again, the shadow kind of pulls up off of the figure and into his knife as he sheathes it, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and end for tonight.
Oh damn! Or are we like almost to the king's?
You don't know? All right.
Like yeah, magic hands. Oh shit! Running on empty over here.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have a lot of advantages for the way that you planned, and then a lot of some disadvantages from doing such a straightforward approach. So I think so far you guys have done really well, though.
You guys not been saving your spells? I've been saving them like crazy.
Got the Christ beat out of me.
Yeah, I have a little bit of healing that can help, but not a lot.
It's funny.
I
That
got-
guy,
Yeah, I think the rear ranks are going to be my place here for a bit. I have like one more ranged one shot that I can do, and that's it.
I think I can offer you a grand total of 4d6 healing. That's about it.
I got all my healing, and I got a crap ton of healing spells.
Which we
and
might need to do
potions.
before even the next fight.
Yeah, we're gonna do that before we go because I did just drop my form. So
Can we short rest? Is that a thing?
Yeah, we could do that, and I can gain back.
I
that
doubt it.
shit.
There's
don't
just
think
gonna
we
be
can
more
short
guard
rest.
coming in.
Yeah, during the siege of the
We'll be
castle.
there in a second, guys. Just hang on.
Do any of
I
the
mean,
guards
logistics.
have potions?
Oh,
That's a good question.
actually, yes. The Harness Blackhammer has a superior healing potion, which he never got the chance to use.
Oh yeah. So can we
Give
give
that
Jeff
Shanoth.
superior heal-
Okay,
I'm
do you
gonna
want
go
to?
with that one.
Do you want to just go and Shanath? I assume you're gonna. Would you just drink that now? A superior?
Oh yeah. I'll just try.
Okay, that is.
Well, I mean,
Chug that boy. Chug that boy up.
Oh, hold on. I forget. How much is the superior? Do you guys remember?
45
Superior.
health.
8d4 plus 4
8d4 plus
plus
8.
8.
8d4 plus 8. So go and roll 8d4 plus 8 and take the healing from that. 8d4 plus 8. Perfect.
Hooray!
Alright, and
Thank
then-
you.
Excellent.
Did,
Okay, so
did the other Durgar have that we killed have any minor potions or anything on them?
no, they're just kind of guards that get the standard issue.
Fucking fodder.
So, yeah.
I'm taking their stuff.
Okay. Add 4 more. Those. I just forgot them. King's knife. To their to your inventory, and then 4 more. Oh, I forgot harness.
Psychic attuned hammer?
Yeah, he has a psychic attuned hammer, which so with him you see on Harness Blackhammer you see this giant, basically maul of a hammer. It has the head of it is the face of a dwarf, but as it goes back it ends in these giant spikes that he can hit with either side, and then you notice the so this would be I'll make up a card for what it does and everything.
Cool.
Perfect. All right. And then, so just write Blackhammer for now in your inventory.
I put Psychic Maul.
That works. All right. And then, perfect. So, let's see. Anything else?
Hey, Ty,
Oh,
quick question.
Yeah.
There was no extra effect from that King's Blade that I noticed.
Nothing that you noticed.
Okay.
And then, Rashildilin also tosses you a superior healing potion. Shanoth, I forgot he had one for whoever either went. I forgot he had one for whoever went down under 10 first. So that would be you. So do another superior healing potion roll.
Nice.
I thought for sure it was gonna be somebody, but yeah.
And I know this is a bizarre thing to bring up now, but should we hook up Shanoth with some magic items since we've been collecting them slowly as he's?
You would
been
have to attune.
If you if
No,
there's-
I just mean like for ones he would have had at the monastery while.
he
That's
has some magic item.
Oh, cool.
That
Okay,
he
great.
didn't have before.
I have some bracers that I have, and then I have some new. They're not magic, but I have some new swords.
Nice.
And then but if you're
I
there,
have to buy you some branded clothing.
well, and yeah, everybody else has it. But if there's anything in the inventory that you guys have that you want to unattune or give to him to attune, you can do that eventually. It's just there hasn't been time.
I also have one question.
Yeah.
We got kegs of powder, right?
No, Blastmaster was.
No, we did. We did.
Yeah,
we
we
got 'em from the
left
Gimzik
literally
shop.
to go.
Oh
to
yes,
fucking-
yeah, Gimzik shop. That's right. Yeah, you have the
got
pony
2 of
cake
them.
barrels, the little ones.
Did you give one to me, or did
Yeah.
you give them both to me?
I think.
But Brandon, you have both of them
Yeah.
because I couldn't carry them. They had to be held in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
And then Ty, I'm assuming you saw that I dipped 3 arrows into oil,
Yes.
Yes.
and then I'm guessing this area is lit by torches fairly frequently.
Yep. Yeah. Right now, there's no problem. It's.
I also
every
got you
corner
that
is lit.
that one thing. I had them make you a thing that you could actually spark arrows with as you shot them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I
Like
check
a
on
glove.
something too?
Yeah. What's up?
I just have. It says 4 charges of detect thought link my mind for 8 hours.
Yes.
Does
Yeah.
anyone know what that might be about? My
That
notes
is
are unclear to me.
I think there's that. That's the helm of telepathy.
Oh, is it the goggles or something? Or
I think that was the. Link.
Wait. And then I have 3 charges of Dead Man's Revenge and a 15-foot cone. I mean, I'm holding the aerosol for that.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've got the.
The aerosol.
It's like an aerosol. It pops off in a 15-foot cone in front of you. Is why.
Nice.
I shared
It's
one
a-
of those
it's a
with you
poison.
too. Okay.
Yeah. They made friends with the master herbologist and She had some.
I made some interesting shit.
Man,
I-
they had to
I
make
think I've got the-
peace with some giant mushroom people too.
Oh yeah.
Who's
So wait,
Who's a?
Let's go.
We go around this corner, and there's another like big captain
God.
guy.
We need to get him an earpiece too.
Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter.
You guys are-
Peanut
so
butter
wait,
marshmallow sandwich.
who? We only had one each of
Oh,
Mauling
nice.
Madness, Fire Scritch, and Dead Man's Revenge, right?
Yes, yeah, but he's
I have-
technically has one of three has 3 charges.
And I've got 3 charges of the Mauling Madness for my arrows. And my
So
quick draw.
I gave Mauling Madness and Dead Man's Revenge to.
You did not give
Zachary.
them all 3. Each one has 3 charges.
Exactly. There's one of each, and each is used for 3.
Wait.
Perfect. All right. So, other than that, we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. Say goodbye to all the nice people, mainly Molly. Ollie, you're awesome.
Bye, all the
Hopefully
nice
you can,
people, mainly
Bye,
Molly.
Molly.
Fluffernutter.
Bye, Molly. I'll talk to you in person shortly.